We are live! Hi everyone! Hi Strap Streams! Oh my gosh. Now I can actually respond properly to what you were saying. I still can't figure out how to fix that chat widget though. I really need to reload it. I'm too lazy to reload it though. It's so... Maybe I just need to commission like a chat widget from someone, but I don't know who. Oh well. Anyway, this stream is gonna be a bit on the shorter end because I still need to go somewhere later. And silly me forgot that normally I tend to avoid streaming on Wednesdays because of this. Me, JK, I have no idea how it works. Me neither. That's why in the credits I have someone else. I picked one up from someone who made it for free on YouTube. From someone called Overclock, I believe. Yeah. But that's the negative side of it. If you pick up something up without knowing how it actually works, then you don't know how to fix it if it freaks out. I mean, you can still commission me to do it, but I don't know why you would. I don't... Yeah. I'm very cautious with how I spend my money. So, I'm sorry. But you'll have to convince me with examples for me to commission you. So unfortunately, no. Alrighty. I think we shall start because the last case is always a long one, and I don't know how long the chapters will be. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's start. Oh my god, it's Godzilla! Legit, I actively discourage people from spending money on me. I mean, I also say to my chatters like you don't have to donate money to me, but yet they still do it. Yeah. I complained about my desk chair once, and it started a donation hype train. It's like, what? Why, guys? Just because I complain about something doesn't mean that you need to be the solution. Oh well. Okay, Godzilla, you and me, let's go. Beginning. Court is now in session. Wait, court? I thought we were gonna fight Godzilla. April 6th, 11:23 AM. District Court, courtroom number 3. Wow, seeing Gavel in the judge's chair instead of the normal judge is so weird. But what is happening? Is the defense ready to proceed? You bet! Bring it on, Big G! The prosecution has been ready for some time. What if... The original attorney in this case, Rosie Ringer, was murdered? Oh, right! This is the case for... This is a trial for Warden Lagarde. I'm angry at Throne. Literally, as soon as I get comfy with it, they take away the option for the fast food gift cards. Ah, yeah. I don't even know how to use Throne at all. And when I don't know how to use something, I sometimes stay away from it. So, okay. Anyway, I need to focus on this murder case here. While the original prosecutor Eustace Winner has disappeared. Oh no, he's still missing? So Fender and Francisca have taken over in their places. Will somebody, like, try to find Eustace? How long has he been missing? Oh no. Very well. Let me begin by apologizing for the late start up to these proceedings. I see. The crime we are here to adjudicate took place in a prison, an institution of the judiciary. What's a Eustace? You haven't been here for like the last 8 streams. Last 6, but yeah, he's one of my favorites. So so yeah, now that the guy is missing, I'm actually very worried. So please also worry for him. What's more, the fact that the defendant was a warden of said prison carries grave implications. These two factors combined caused pre-trial preparations to take more time than usual. And then, the unfortunate passing of the attorney in charge, Miss Rosie Ringer, delayed the trial yet further. Sounds like an annoying kid obsessed with winning, almost like his fan name was Sebastian the Best. Okay, so you do know him. But we are ready to begin at last. Let's begin. Miss Defender, Miss Von Karma. The court thanks you both for stepping in at such short notice. Hey, no sweat. Rosie was your pal, right? And this was your last case. Couldn't exactly say no, could I? You'll have to bear with me though, gang. And exactly today, ton of time to read the paperwork. How about you, Fran? Everything cool over on your side? It's hardly ideal for the prosecutor in charge of the case to have run off and abandoned it. But justice can't sit around waiting for him to grow a spine. Oh yeah, Francisca really doesn't like that kid. Honestly, the best was so good. I wish that was used in the official. I mean, yeah. I mean, the name doesn't automatically cause me to like burst in laughter like Eustace Winner sometimes does, so yeah. And I think they did like a small cameo of it. I don't know where though. Somewhere in there. I thought they like referenced it somewhere. The evidence has just been handed to me, so yes, I'm ready. Thank you both. Let's begin. Very well. Bring the accused Miss Fifi Lagarde to the stand. Alright, her. This is such a weird angle. Like, normally you see, like, front view, and now it's, like, in a side view. It's so weird! Like, I can understand why they chose the one they did. Like, doing double puns with the names. Yeah, that's true. They have a purpose. But... Okay, let's begin. I invite the prosecution to make its opening statement. Alright, the accused was... Let me stop you right there, darling. Why? What is it, Miss Lagarde? Oh, I was just wondering if you could tell me something. That something being why on earth I'm here. Excuse me, B? Perhaps the opening statements will clarify that for you. But will they, dear? Really? Fine, carry on if you must. Eustace is close to justice, which he tries in his own way to uphold, but he needs to be the one. Oh, that's what a Eustace is for. I thought it's a... Honestly, I'm very mean. I thought it referred to useless. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Eustace. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I fully intend to. If you could stay quiet for one moment. The murder in question happened at the prison where Miss Lagarde worked as warden. The victim, one Bronco Knight, was being held in the detention center. But the prosecution's case will show that Miss Lagarde took him in from the holding cells and murdered him. And she did so with this knife. Huh? Wait, what? It's also close to useless too. Like, they love puns like that. Yeah, I mean, it's Ace Attorney, of course. Is something the matter, Miss Von Karma? How can that... No! The evidence! What? Well, guess, Fran. Everything okay? The murder weapon. It's not here! And neither is bodied armor Canis' chisel. Excuse me, what? But... Say it ain't so! What? What? Silence. Silence. Miss Von Karma, explain yourself. I wish I could, Your Honor. No murder weapon, Then what exactly are we all doing here? Really, darling, you shouldn't volunteer to prosecute a case if you can't even keep the evidence safe. Oh god, I forgot the name of Fender. Can I see the profile to see what his full name is? His name is Eddie Fender. A.D. Fender, if you would. I can only work with what the previous prosecutor gave me. Wait. Did Eustace lose the evidence? Little boy winner strikes again. Hey, G. What is it, Mr. Fender? Guess we know where this is going, huh? Let's kick this one down the road a little further, shall we?
Overruled.
The court hereby denies the defense's request. But don't be like that. What's the dealio? She's absolutely right, of course. We simply can't have any more delays. Let's get on and show everybody how wonderfully innocent I am, shall we? It's like she knows this would happen. Why does she know that the evidence was missing?
Objection!
Innocent? I'll thank you to take this seriously. Oh, but I am, darling, and you don't have any evidence. You just said so yourself. In the courtroom, evidence is everything. Haven't I heard that somewhere before? And without any, you can't charge me with anything. Isn't that right, Verity, darling? It is. This must sting to everyone involved except for Lagarde. What? Oh no. Without the evidence in question, the prosecution's case against the defendant cannot proceed. I wouldn't be surprised if her mink stole it. I have never seen the court trial, so that's just me taking out my rear with that. I mean, maybe. As such, this court hereby declares the accused, Fifi Lagarde, is not—
Objection!
Whoa! Hold the phone there, hasty pants. You can't go dropping the verdict just like that. Forgive me, but why is the defense objecting to its client being acquitted? Don't be cute, kiddo. You know as well as I do that little Miss Warden over there is guilty as all heck. And as for the murder weapon, you were right there when we found it. Yeah. Mr. Fender. That's the choice, the voice they chose for him. Yes. It is incumbent upon this court to see that fair judgment is afforded to all. And as the instrument of the court, I cannot allow my experiences or opinions to interfere with my work. You must think of the Judge Gavel who was present when the murder weapon was found, and the Judge Gavel you see before you in the courtroom today as two entirely different people. Gee, you're killing me here. I have no choice but to pass judgments based on the evidence available.
Objection!
And we have that evidence, just not here. How did Eustace lose it? Does he still have it on him? But where is he? I'm concerned for the kid. Give me some time, just a little. I'll find it, I swear to you. Or my name isn't Von Karma. The prosecution hereby requests a recess. Please. Oh, yeah, the defense does that too. Two different people? So does that mean you're willing for a Fender? No! Come on, Your Honor, don't do us like this. Very well. The court accepts the request. Okay, thank God. Really, Verity, you won't help anybody bowing to pressure like that, you know. There will be a 15-minute recess. Wait, we have to find Eustace in 15 minutes? I suggest that both the prosecution and the defense use the time well. Understood. Whew, saved by the bell, huh? Very well. We will reconvene in 15 minutes. Please tell me he's still offering those to any woman he sees. He does. He's always rejected, except for that one time when Lagarde, like, smothered him. Ah, the karma. That was great to see. April 6th, 11:38 a.m. District Court's third floor lobby. Oh, we did totally find that knife, didn't we, Miss Edgeworth? Yes, of course we did. Yeah, in the alligator's mouth. What's the matter, detective? Good, they made sure to keep that refractor in at least. Yeah. It's a metal detector, sir. It's reacting to the alligator. What? How? The metal detector was reacting to something inside her after all. Your Honor, I'd like to remind you of this piece of evidence. The chisel. Didn't we just figure out that that isn't the murder weapon? You might recall that Mr. Kane has hid his chisel in his dog's mouth. Would you believe that the real murder weapon was hidden in much the same way? Ah. That's right. The murder weapon is hidden inside the alligator in that pond over there. That's such a weird line out of context. Reacting to the alligator, that reptile must be robots.
So did somebody steal it or what?
Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, hello. Right, you guys were witnesses. Miss Berry, Mr. Saint, are you here to watch your trial? Yeah, we heard it was going to be a really fun show. Do you know where we need to go? It is the trial for the case I was newly convicted for. It should be starting any minute now. We were late because of practice, but it's somewhere around here, right?
Simeon, there's kind of a problem. They lost some evidence. The knife and the chisel. So they called a recess and kicked us all out of the courtroom.
What? No, they can't. They're not going to arrest you again, are they?
Please don't make it worse, Regina.
Don't say that. No. No.
Gee, I forgot how Evie was to upset you.
Huh? How dare he embarrass me like that? What? Oh, that's Francisca. Speaking of easy to upset. Yeah, that's Francisca. Oh my god, she's Francina, Frienderella. Chill, okay? Just chill. Come on, put the whip away. That's it. That's it. That idiot of a so-called prosecutor. I'll find him and I'll make him eat whip for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, Eustace, you better stay disappeared. It's better you stay away for a couple more minutes. Miles, so you're gonna calm her down. Kid's got cuckoo. Guess I better at least try. Yeah, good luck, Edgeworth. Oh, it's you. Good morning, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. Francisca. You shouldn't be here, you know. You're not in the right line of work anymore. Francisca, you can't do that. I'm pretty sure he's still underage. Yeah, she has whipped him several times before. So, yeah, it hurts a lot. You should be at home planning whatever it is you need to do with the rest of your life. Wow, she really is bitter. The trial. What are you going to do, Francisca? You only have 50 minutes. Ugh. Don't you think I know that? Wipe that infuriatingly reasonable look off your face. You're like a news anchor calmly reading the news or something. Hey! Maybe that's a new line of work, Edgeworth. And it's utterly exasperating. It's probably better than I don't rise to that. Never imagined you would be the one prosecuting this case, Francisca. Nor did I. But what a case! The murder of a presidential bodyguard. And by the warden of a prison, no less. The murder weapon was probably entered into evidence and everything. Wait, what? Then how is it missing? And yet, when you went to present the knife to the court, it wasn't there. Wait, didn't you double-check the evidence before you went into the courtroom, Francisca? That's a newbie error. That imbecile. Not only did he abandon his case, he made me look a total fool. Ah! Yeah. The next time I see that little coward, I'll whip him into shape if it's the last thing I do. You go ahead and do that, but quit taking it out on those people around him. How do I calm her down, though? Do I need to talk to anyone else? Missing evidence. Hey, Franny, did your dear old dad come back to life to frame me for murder again? Feather, what happened? Okay, Meister, so you got the old memory back, huh?
Sure did. And me again.
Can't be working 6 ways till Sunday. Not that other K wasn't a blast too. Anyway, welcome back, kiddo. Bring it in.
No. We need to be thinking about this trial right now, okay?
Yeah, guess things did go pretty pear-shaped in there, huh? We need to take up this missing evidence lickety-split, but we can't count on them putting the trial on hold much longer. Yeah, it's a stumper, alright. If a little kind soul would offer to go find it for us. That's an expected look if I ever saw one. Yeah. Yeah, we have to ask Eustace, but where is he? Can't help but notice you still haven't asked for your prosecutor's badge back, Bucko. Finally decided to come walk the path of righteousness with me. Yeah, you're a man, huh? Fender, I know you worked for my father, but I can still have to come to arrest you for harassment. Yeah, true. I'm at least... No, we shouldn't be glad that he takes no for an answer, but... we can respect him that much that he takes no for an answer. The committee has my badge. That much is true, but I haven't given up just yet. I'm still not ready to walk in my father's footsteps. No? Well, it's not like there's a deadline. You do you for as long as you need. The old family office will be waiting to welcome you with open arms when you're done. Aww. Thank you, Thunder. Yeah, if only somebody would go sniff out that evidence for us. Saying it the second time won't help. It's like me saying, "Oh, it would be nice if a channel rated me right now." At least he listens to some saying no. Yeah, like they could so easily have made him worse. Yeah, I agree. He's on the gray side at the moment. Fine, we'll do it. Way to go, Milesio, you're sure? I'll do what I can, but that might not be much in 15 minutes. For me, we'll buy as much time as we can, okay? She is not happy. She won't be banging that hammer of hers until you've made it back with the goods, I promise. Thank you. I'll be counting on you, Fender. And you, Francisca? How does that sound? What makes you think I'd accept your help? How about some advice instead? Can't you seriously consider a new career as a news anchor? Oh my god. Oh, that was funny. Amazing Strap Streams. Thank you very much for the rate with one person. Amazing. Thank you. Come on, friend. Clocks are tick-tocking here. Time to step up to the plate. Alright. Fine. We will stall the trial for as long as we can. But you better get your ex-prosecutor behind in gear. You know, I quite like having you run errands for me. Maybe that can be your new career instead. I know I could want to commit to the bit indeed. Yep. I'm glad you're on board. I can help too. I don't want to be arrested again. Oh, this sounds fun. Can I play? Alright, that will be very helpful for you both. Very well, where shall we begin?
I think we need to go speak to a certain somebody, don't you?
Who will we need to speak to in order to find out where the evidence went? Eustace? Duh!
Take that!
That's right, the supposed custodian of the evidence in question. Eustace Winner. Oh, the new prosecutor guy? Okay, we're on it. Thank you, Mr. Saint. Alrighty then. Think we better huddle and talk tactics, huh, friend? Gotta get ready to run to class, though. As much as I'm still not feeling well, I can't miss 2 classes of this in a row. Yeah. Thank you for coming by regardless and having so much fun with the dialogues. Thank you very much for coming by. I'll be fine. Just the 2 of you! Don't keep me waiting, Miles Edgeworth. I'll try not to. We'll be back as soon as we can. Especially since I got assigned to a group, I would make sure they aren't left hanging. Yeah, totally understandable. Oh, Franny Poo, wait up now. My guy! Stop. Alright, we need to find Mr. Winner. And fast. Have a great stream. Thank you very much. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, before I go. Uh-oh. Wow! Judge Gavel.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Edgeworth, a pleasure as always.
A pleasure? How is it a pleasure? What was that all about just now? Larry or Fender? Who is more acceptable? Oh, shoot! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a difficult one. They're both bad. Can I both throw them in the lake? They're both, like, not acceptable. Acceptable. Yes, throw them both in the lake. A pleasure? How is it a pleasure? And what was all that about just now? Kay, stop it. But Judge Gavel knows that horrible woman is the killer. Why the heck would cheat? Because it's the rules of the law. Pretty sure there's a DLC case with the Apollo case where literally kidnaps a bra- What the frick? Okay. Well, I got that's something to look forward to, I guess. Evidence is the only language that the goddess of justice understands. My own personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it. In his defense, he thought was saving her, but yeah. Yeah. I won't delete those because they're technically spoilers, but... So I can forget them, please. But yeah. I haven't played Spirit of Justice yet, so... My own personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it. Is this all Judge Verity Gavel is? You may believe my way of thinking to be heartless, but it is my way. To be this hard and unforgiving. There's something I'd like to ask you, if you don't mind. Please, go ahead. What were you doing on the roof of the big building 2 nights ago? The roof? You met the president up there, didn't you? We've seen security footage of the two of you. And is there something wrong with that? Only that his body was discovered this morning. Right next to the very same building. Yeah. Hi, Strashings. Yeah. Why? What? I think you understand what I'm getting at. You're considered a suspect. What happened between the two of you? Nothing. We simply talked for a few minutes. And when we were done, I left. I took the elevator back downstairs alone. That much we know to be true. As I said, we've seen the footage. What business did you have with the leader of a foreign power? I'm not at liberty to say. You are being very suspicious right now. I see. Well, I'm not at liberty to leave until I have answers. In which case, there's only one thing for it. She's hiding something, and I have to get it out of her. Is it time for chess? Is she the final chess opponent? Let's see. Does she have 5 pieces? Judge Gavel met with the president of Shengfa the night before last. Ma'am, you're suspecting this. You might as well tell us. Jesus. Chachi, you need to leave! Don't you have class? Logic chess! Yes. How many pieces? Does she have 5? Is she the final one? No! It's 4! Oh no, but Gavel has... I'm typing while stuffing things in my bag! Okay. Okay. Yes, I admit it. We met on the floor of the big building. Oh, playing chess with her is gonna be very difficult. She has such a good poker face. But it was simply to discuss professional matters. Matters that I am not obliged to discuss with you. Huh, I'm clearly going to have to work hard to get past her professional defenses. Oh god, I am terrified. Wish me luck. If she puts up too impenetrable a facade, I'll probably be better off biding my time. Yeah. I really need to think. I should start by asking what she met the president to talk about. Mind chess commence! Okay, let's do this. What did you talk to the president about? Perhaps you can begin by telling us what you met with President Wong to discuss. As I told you, professional matters. Professional matters which I do not intend to share with you. Yeah, she's ready for battle now, so... Say you know the president personally really will not pierce the defenses right now. I'm so glad you understand. I must say, you're a very busy woman. Yeah. A judge, a committee member, an occasional aide who was in the field even. Thank you. I take my professional duties very seriously. And do those duties include meeting with foreign dignitaries? Yes, of course. From time to time. The law is my life. Nothing I do falls outside the scope of my duties. Ah, now there's an opening. But you helped us this morning. What? You returned Kay's promise notebook to us just this morning. Ah! Surely you can claim that that fell within the scope of your duties. Yeah. If that was within your duties, you would have kept it as evidence. I am not yet a perfect servant of the law. That much is true. No, you are a human being. And that was an act of simple human kindness. You have feelings, Judge Gavel, and you are allowed to have them. About the president's death, too. I can still hardly believe it. If I might ask, how did he die? He was crushed to death by the head of a monster. A monster known as Torosaurus. Forgive me, I should probably explain. Is that true? Huh? He died on the set of the movie? He did. Interesting that you should even know what Torosaurus is. Oh, I imagine I must have heard about it from Eustace. Something about them shooting a movie somewhere near the big building. She isn't fooling anybody. She's clearly very upset about something. Yeah. She mentioned Mr. Winner, who seems to have disappeared along with some vital evidence. Does she know where he is? Perhaps if she won't tell us what she discussed with the president. We should try to find out what else she might be hiding. Yeah. I'm clearly getting on her skin. I need to dig further. Where's Mr. Winner? A question everybody's asking right now. Francisca stepped in to take Mr. Winner's place in the trial. But how is she supposed to prosecute the case if he never handed over all the evidence? My interest is solely in ensuring that a trial proceeds fairly once it has begun. And if, once it has, vital evidence cannot be presented, it should surprise no one if the accused goes free. She's not concerned about Eustace. I am a judge, a servant of the law. My personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it. So you have no personal feelings when it comes to Mr. Winner's disappearance? Of course I do. I worry about him terribly too. You're worried about somebody else as well? Wait, too? Does that mean there's somebody else you're worried about as well? Yeah! I imagine their identity might explain your strangely agitated state. I don't know what you're talking about. I am a servant of the law, and my feelings are immaterial. Your face says otherwise. You're no servant, you're a person. We are all servants of the law. All of us who stand in the courtroom. But we're not superhuman. You, me, everybody else. We're just people underneath it all. Much as we'd like to bury our feelings and remain impartial, that simply isn't possible. Ah, there we are. Ugh. You are right, of course. I am in no fit state to offer impartial judgments. Please, Judge Gravel, just tell us the truth. What's going on? What do I do? What do I do? Huh? Oh my god, I've never seen her so panicked before. I've never seen her lose her composure like this. What is happening? I should ask her who this person is she's so worried about. Yeah. Her professional mask is finally beginning to slip. Perhaps now I can get to the human being underneath. Are you worried about Mr. Winner? I mean, it's a good first question. The person you're so worried about isn't Mr. Winner. He has not been seen since he discovered the truth about his father. Of course I am worried about him, but this could also be a valuable test for him. Yeah, no. Wait. He chose to disappear, and he can choose to reappear. And the other person you're worried about can't. That's not something I am at liberty to talk about. I don't know what might happen to that poor child if I did. Child? That poor child? Who do you mean? That poor child? Who are you talking about? Yeah. Nobody. Please, it was nothing. Ignore it. Judging by the look on her face, I definitely shouldn't. I think that might prove to be a valuable clue. Okay, Torosaurus. This person you're so worried about, is it Torosaurus? I really don't have time for jokes, Mr. Edgeworth. It's not a joke. When I told you how the president was killed, you seemed surprised when I mentioned that he was crushed by Torosaurus. Wait! Does she know John? That was simply shock at learning how he died. And where a half-built film set on an empty lot. Ah, is there something wrong with where he died? It sounds as if something about where he died is particularly troubling to you. Yeah. My, that tower is strong.
No, that's not true at all. It's just... film sets are places where dreams are made. And instead, a great man let this end there. I only hope that the utmost care is taken when the news is shared with the cast and crew.
A crew member found him. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid the cast and crew already know. We met 2 of them at the scene. A crew member and a young actor, Sean Fenn. Oh, it's not Sean, it's Sean. Whoops. I am very bad with names. Sorry, Sean.
No. Why? Why did this have to happen?
Something about the Torosaurus connection really seems to be upsetting her. I think that might prove to be a valuable clue. It's Sean. Who are you worried about? Judge Cavell, who are you so worried about? And where are they?
My apologies, but I simply cannot tell you that.
Time to deploy my clue. That poor child is missing, aren't they? So this poor child is missing, and you're desperate to find them. And since you say child, I suppose we're right in assuming that this person is a minor.
I can't answer, and I won't. It has no bearing whatsoever on the murder of the president.
Time to deploy my clue. It's someone from the movie, isn't it? Yeah, it's Sean. You seem to get very sensitive every time I mention Torosaurus. The poor child you mentioned has something to do with the movie, don't they? Yeah, it's Sean.
Ah! How did you...
You're usually so cool and collected. Your discovery told me everything I needed to know. Ah. Who is this poor child? You have to... Edgeworth. Really? It's freaking Sean!
Very well. You figured out so much already. I might as well tell you the truth. The person I am so worried about, the person I am so desperate to find, is Sean Fenn.
Sean, but why?
That is more than I can allow you to know.
Judge Cavell, you said you would tell us the truth. And if you don't give up voluntarily, we will have to force it from you. I'm afraid you're just going to have to accept that. Okay. Okay. Final one. Final one. I need to get her to tell me why she's so desperate to find Sean. Do you know him? Do you know where he is? Are you a fan? I mean, I need to ask all 3. I mean, this is the dumbest one. Are you a fan of Sean's, perhaps?
Am I? Yes. Yes, I am.
Ah.
I am an ardent admirer of the work of Sean Fenn, child actor extraordinaire.
Now you call me useless?
I heard that he was filming near the big building. So I made it my business to learn where the set was and some other important details.
I see. I suppose it makes sense. As a fan, you want to know such things. I imagine you would also have tried to learn when he was supposed to be on set.
Yes, of course. He said he would be filming there all day today.
Wait! He said that to you! Did you hear that from Sean himself? Make it sound like you heard that from Sean himself. You know him personally. I don't think you'd be sharing his schedule with a mere fan, do you?
No, I misspoke. Ignore me.
Every slip of the tongue she makes seems to do with Sean. Now we know she's spoken with him. That's an important clue. Yes. Do you know him? Do you know Sean personally?
He is famous. I doubt there are many people who do not know him.
I certainly didn't until today.
Then you clearly need to be better informed. Perhaps I could teach you a few things. There is almost nothing I don't know about him.
She's getting defensive.
Forgive me. I allowed myself to get a little carried away.
That seems to happen quite a bit when the subject of Sean comes up.
Look, I do not know him personally. I simply know a lot about him.
Time to deploy my clue. You must have spoken to him. I can understand you're being worried about Sean, but you seem a little too worried. And you implied before that you had spoken to him, which must certainly mean that you know him personally. Yeah.
Oh, did I give away so much?
So the 2 of you are acquainted. This is surely an important clue. Do you know where he is? We're trying to find Sean too. Do you have any idea where he might be?
Why would I have any idea about that? two of us aren't connected in any way at all.
And simply make Lou. Once again, the two of you are very much connected. I don't know what exactly the connection is between you and Sean, but I know for certain that it exists. You've as good as told us that it does.
Yeah.
Please, Judge Cavell, you have to help us try and find him.
Help you? That would never be allowed.
By whom? The guards of justice?
By the one person who knows where he is.
What?
The person...
Someone kidnapped Sean? Oh my god!
At last, the puzzle pieces are finally starting to fall into place.
I know why you're so reluctant to tell us anything about your relationship with Sean. Admit it. He's been kidnapped, hasn't he? Judge Cavell, I need you to tell me the truth. All of it.
Very well. This time, I will tell you everything. Your intuition was correct. Sean has been kidnapped.
I knew it. But why does that have anything to do with you?
Sean is... He's my son.
What? Well, we may not have found out what she and President Wong were talking about, but we found out something just as important. Sean has been abducted. Not exactly the endgame I was expecting, but that's checkmate nonetheless. Yay! My chess, checkmate! I'm going to disappear for a second. My nose is stuffy again. 1 sec. Sorry, Gavel. I know you're upset right now, but I need to leave for a second. Where is my... There I am. Bye! One, two, three, and I shall appear. There we go. What? You're Sean's mom, Judge Cavell? Wait, is she like 26 and Sean 13? He must be adopted or something. No way. Come on, you're too young. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's true. I am Sean's mother. Look.
What's the truth? Oh my god. A magazine clipping. An article about Sean. You always carry this with you?
Yes, everywhere I go. I guess you could call it a kind of talisman.
That certainly speaks to the bond between them. And you're sure he's been kidnapped?
Unfortunately, yes. I received a phone call from the kidnapper just before the trial began.
Uh-oh. Did they make any demands?
Only one. That Fifi Lagarde being found not guilty.
No wonder you were so trigger happy. I see.
Well, that certainly explains what we saw in there.
Yeah. Wait. So, yeah, it was all set up from the beginning. The evidence is disappearing as well. Did she make it disappear? Huh.
I am so confused right now.
Yeah. That's why you came so close to declaring her innocence.
I have failed in my duty to the law. I am a judge. If I cannot arbitrate with impartiality, I make a mockery of justice. And yet, I tried to force through a ruling based on nothing but my own self-interest.
Judge Cavell.
The gods must be furious with me. But I just couldn't do it. I couldn't sacrifice my son on the altar of justice. I couldn't remain impartial when it mattered most.
Of course you couldn't! Are you crazy? Okay. No parent could just give up on their child like that! If that makes the gods of justice mad, then I'm sorry, but she's wrong. If she really thinks that way, then she's the guilty one. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, declaring the goddess guilty? That's old. Q to Ace Attorney 7, where we will declare a goddess guilty. Kay's right. As I told you, though, we all serve the law. As I told you, though we all serve the law, we are also only human. And none of us could, or should, be expected to sacrifice a child for the sake of a verdict.
Thank you, both of you. But the trial must continue. There is no escaping that.
Your Honor! There you are!
It seems it is time.
What now? Eustace still isn't back yet. Judge Cavell! My dad was a prosecutor.
He was.
Yeah. He used to work in a courtroom, just like you do. And I was thinking about what he would have done if he was in your position right now.
If a prosecutor were forced to insist that a clearly innocent suspect be found guilty.
I know what he would have done. Anything. That's what. He would have done anything to get me back.
He would?
So what I'm trying to say is, you can trust us.
What do you mean?
To get him back. To snatch him from the jaws of danger. I'm the second Yatagarasu. And if you agree to trust me, I promise I'll get him back for you. Okay. The thief who steals only the truth. Perhaps one or two other things. Well, Judge Cavell, what do you say? Will you trust the great thief to steal back that which matters most to you?
Mr. Edgeworth.
I'd like to help too, if that's alright with you.
Thank you. I know I am in no position to ask this of you, but please, please, see that he comes home safely.
Oh, we will! Don't worry, you can count on us!
Here, take my cell phone. The kidnapper may call again.
You'll get it back, along with your son, I promise.
I will do everything I can to draw out the trial. But I don't imagine I can give you more than about 2 hours at best.
2 hours? That gives us until 2 p.m. Oh no.
Please, I'm counting on you.
2 hours to find a kidnapped kid. Huh, and here I thought the great thief was on sabbatical. Well, hold on to your hat, because she's back in business! Alright, let's do this! My first commission! I can't afford to mess it up! In that case, we better start looking right away. Where to begin? Where the heck did he go? Maybe he just went home? You're right! He won't be doing any filming today after all. Sure. Or maybe he went on the lam. Perhaps we should see if Sean left any clues behind in the big building. Hey, what are you doing giving orders? This is the Great Thief operation! I'm in charge now! Is that so? Then, what am I? You're my assistant! First assistant, the Great Thief Yatagarasu! Talk about an honor! I've been relegated to thief's assistant. Ah, the lowest we are falling into today. Alright, let's get to work! Team Yatagarasu, move out! Yay! Aw, that's so cute! She's so excited! Okay. 10 minutes have passed. April 6th, 12:10 p.m. We need to find him in 2 hours. Come on. Alright, here we are! Ready? On 3! Just follow my lead. You'll be fine, okay? What exactly are you talking about? Even in the depths of night! Come on, Edgeworth, finish the sentence! Hey! Your turn! Keep up, will you? Why are you making me do this? Because the great thief Yatagarasu just arrived at the scene of the crime, dummy! How's anybody supposed to know that if we don't announce her appearance? He may be a thief, but I most certainly am not. Yeah. Fine, I'll do it on my own. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight, one alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's plight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief Yatagarasu. I'm very much aware of who you are, thank you. Now shall we get on with this investigation? Ugh, you're no fun at all. We don't have time for fun. Aww. We have less than 2 hours, in fact. We better get started.
Alright, well, we have the photo. Let's show it to a few people. See if it jogs any memories.
I see Mr. Powers right there. Begin investigation. Hello, sir. Yay! Oh, hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Long time no see. Wait, you're... Will Powers! This is Will Powers. Yay! He's an action star I met on an old case. He's also the man behind the mask of the one and only Steel Samurai. Yes. Edgeworth is his biggest fan. Long time no see indeed.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kate Faraday. Great thief. Mr. Edgeworth has been working as my assistant.
Good to meet you, but... Thief? Mr. Edgeworth has been assisting a thief? Let's not worry about that for now. We'd like to ask you about what happened this morning, if that's alright. Sure. I don't know if I can be of much help to you, but sure. So he'll be one of Sean's work colleagues. Guess we better just dive right in. Feels like you're right there behind the scenes, huh? This has been such a great shoot. Everybody's so into it. Crew, cast, everybody. Sure, it's not always been easy, but we kept smiling right through it all. What an atmosphere. And now, this. How did this happen? There's not so much we can do right now about the fact that shooting has been suspended. But if we can solve the case, maybe there's a chance the movie can go back on schedule. Another reason to do what we came here to do. I heard you were investigating this one, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, yes, but I'm not the prosecutor in charge, of course. But if your case here is assistant, I guess this is her case? No, that's simply...
I can see you're an intelligent man! You're right, of course. I'm in charge of this one.
Don't encourage her.
Alright, I need you to give me straight answers. First of all, this case. Have you noticed anything perhaps you can give me your impressions.
Is that supposed to sound like me? My impressions? Hey, I guess my main concern is, no offense to the victim at all, but is it all over for the production? Are we done? I can't help but worry. I think it's probably safe to assume that you are, at least for now. Right? Oh, I knew it. What a bummer. We don't have the location for much longer either. Because you were due to finish shooting soon. No, because they're due to start building. That lot won't be out empty for long. They were letting us use it while they got ready to make a start. Ah, I guess the plan was to shoot the rest on the lot back at Global Studios. I'd be so worried about everything. What with people spreading all these rumors too. Rumors? Yeah, this journalist keeps coming around. Which one? Y'all been hiding real monsters on that there set of yours. Y'all can't do that, I'm gonna expose y'all. She's always saying stuff like that. Yep, that's hard. I think I know exactly who this journalist might be. Yeah, the photographer writes. I thought you maybe knew her.
But you're not, are you? Hiding real monsters, I mean.
Are you kidding? If they had real monsters to call on, I'd be out of a job. So you played the role of Torosaurus then, Mr. Powers. So you've all been working hard on the movie. Yeah, it's the first time I've been on a reboot of an old series. This one's been a real challenge for me and everybody else over at Global Studios. If only they'd put this kind of energy into making a new Steel Samurai show or something. What role are you playing in this one? Me, I'm Torosaurus himself. Yes!
No way, so you're the star!
Well, not quite. I'm in a costume. See, my face won't ever appear on screen.
Yeah, but that's the point.
You are the type of actor that just is horrible at acting with your real face, but just... You're a good voice actor.
Really? Still, that's pretty amazing. I wish I could wear a costume like that. Hey, do you think I could try it on sometime? Excel for just climbing inside of one of the horns.
I'd love to say yes, but that's not how it works. You can't really climb inside that part.
Oh, I get it, because I'm an outsider, right?
That's not the issue at all here, Kay. Sean. Can I ask you a couple questions about Sean? Sean? Oh, sure. Penny told me what happened. He just disappeared, right? Yeah, sounds like him.
Does he do that a lot?
Yeah, kinda. If we take 5 mid-shoot, you look around sometimes and he's just gone. Do you have an idea where he might have headed off to? Sorry, no. I did see him leaving the set, though.
Huh? You did? And where was he headed?
He got on the site bus. But I was checking some equipment over, and by the time I looked back up, it was gone. The site bus. I wonder if he left any clues behind. Do you mind if I take a look inside the bus, Mr. Powers? Sure, you'll have to excuse us though. Alright, let's see what we can find. Awesome. Oh, taxi. Chauffeur. I mean, that was a very fancy term for taxi driver, me, but still. Oh, hey there, pal. Right along, face, huh? Ever think you ought to might lighten up a little? Did you take on any passengers here this morning? Does which wear pointy hat? You bet I did. Just one fare, mind you. And who was the passenger? It was two guys. And on these black suits, real sharp looking. Did they have a boy with them? This boy? Nah. Like I said, it was just the two of them. Alright, never mind. Thank you for your help. Thought we might be onto something there. But no luck. Two men. What's that? What is this? Sean! Sean! You in there?
No sign of him here either.
Kinda thought that bastard on the back of the truck there looked suspicious. She's not wrong. It does. Is there something there?
Huh? What are you doing, Miss Edgeworth?
Why are you touching the truck? The engine's cold, which means it's been here for a while. Ah, smart! No way, you can tell just from that? And if it's been parked here a while, I guess the driver might not be nearby either. We don't really have time to stand around waiting until they get back. Okay, parked in front of the big building. Driver's nowhere to be found. So it can't have been that. But why is it a clue then? That's the site bus. Where would Sean have been sitting? Sean? Oh, that's his seat with the backpack on it. There's something poking out of it. A videotape? Huh? Huh? We use these when we're shooting. Why would Sean have one? Was there something he wanted to record? This could be a clue. Do you have a way for us to check what's on the tape? Sure, there's a couple of monitors set up right over there. Alright, hitting play. It's Sean. Is he rehearsing his lines?
Sean was there on his own, running his lines.
There's a clearly visible footprint right there, which means this must be from last night. Yeah, he does this sometimes. When he's not happy with a scene, he borrows the equipment and goes over it on his own time.
Wow, he's really dedicated, huh?
Sure is. He may be young, but he takes his craft seriously. You gotta admire it. Well, that part of it at least. The using the kit without asking part, not so much. And he would have been able to use the equipment on his own. Sure, if all he wanted to do was shoot something pretty basic.
Huh?
What is it, Kay? Where did Sean go?
He ran off somewhere.
Just left the camera running? It stopped. I guess he ran out of tape.
So that's all there's on. So that's all that's on there. Sean's rehearsal.
There's an array of filming equipment here. Are you getting ready to shoot something? No, nothing scheduled for the day at this location. Just a case has gone missing. Case? What is he talking about? Yeah, all that stuff there is normally stored inside a large case. But I look away for 5 minutes and it's wandered off somewhere.
Sounds like there's a thief around here.
What exactly was taken? Just a case as far as I can tell. Uh-oh! The kidnappers used this. Uh-oh.
Why only take that? I would have been more interested in what was inside it myself.
Guess whoever took it must have needed the case more than its contents. Do they need to put something in it? Do I have something to connect? 3 footprints, 2 men, and a stolen case. What's this? It's a map of the area around the big building. Let's take a closer look. Sunset Station. This is the big building itself, so that's where we are right now.
It's kind of cool looking. I still can't quite bring myself to like it.
Not surprised. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it knew never wanted to come here again.
Hey, when this is all over, when we have the whole case wrapped up, can we maybe come here just for fun? We could bring Gummy too.
You don't let the past drag you down, do you? It's an admirable quality, I guess. Let's think about that later, shall we, Kay? The case isn't over just yet. We can't afford to start making plans for when it's done.
Pfft, no fun. Fine, let us hurry up and solve this little mystery, shall we?
Why is this
the Sundown Sanitation Plant? What, do they make cleaning products there or something?
Sadly not. I think they just incinerate all the garbage the trucks bring back. By the way, Kay, you seem a little antsy.
Oh, it's nothing. Hey, you see up in the other corner of the map, there's another garbage facility.
Indeed there is. I imagine it probably fulfills a slightly different function. There seem to be quite a few such facilities in the area.
Yeah! The place is littered with them.
Really? That's what you were so excited about? A third-rate pun. Yes. Of course it is. Park, Coliseum. Is this... Is this even important? I mean, we don't have anything else to do. Officer! A very good day to you, Prosecutor, sir. Huh? I'm not a prosecutor anymore, but he doesn't need to know that, I guess. Good day to you too, officer. Can I ask why you've been posted here? Me? Oh, I'm just keeping an eye on things. Excellent. Then perhaps you can tell me if any vehicles have come in or out of here this morning. Not except the taxi and that blue truck up there, sir. Only 2 vehicles have come in or out. That could be useful to know. Okay. Ah, that was the thing I needed. That was it. It's midday already. Oh, this is not...
You think Judge Cavell and the others are doing okay?
I'm not sure. How long is it realistically possible to drag out proceedings, I'm wondering?
We have to find Sean.
Indeed we do. Oh, heck, not like that, dang it. Oh my god. They are reunited. Oh my god. I didn't think we're gonna get us a scoop like that. Sorry, Chief, my bad. How many times am I gonna say it? We're scoop fiends. Wild critters that survive on scoops and scoops alone. Every second we scoop and we're starving. A scoop or die out here. Yes, Chief? Oh no. Well, look who it is. And although I can't help but wish it wasn't.
When did those 2 get here? Hey, Miss Ashworth, we should go talk to them.
Should we? Ugh, fine. Oh, he's so tired of Lana already. Let's talk to Tabby. Well, if it ain't my good friend Ruffles. Good to see you all again. And you, Miss Lloyd. But how come you're here, if you don't mind me asking? Miss Lloyd, the accusation of murder made against you was of course entirely groundless. But the fact remains that you were a willing participant in the state's assassination attempt. Police will no doubt wish to speak to you about the matter. You should be aware that you may as well be punished for your act. Oh, right. She was the person in the red raincoat with the laser pointer. Well, they kind of dropped the whole case out of nowhere. Excuse me, what? It was the assassination of a president. Pack me up and ship me home without so much as a slap on the wrist. What? Guess what's that way of saying you keep up the good work now? That is kind of keen to get me to never ever mention the whole thing ever again, though. Yes, because you weren't part of the official story of the attempt on the president's life. We can't afford to have you getting in the way of that.
But Mr. Ashworth, telling Tabby not to talk is like trying to stop a dam from bursting with a piece of tape.
Huh, not exactly the most delicate way of putting it. But yes. Or not the whole thing, of course. Every last detail. Plus a few of my own. Had it into the paper. Oops, all high and all. But nothing. Not a peep. Was somebody putting pressure on them? Or were the details you added a little too gratuitous, perhaps? Those seem equally plausible, unfortunately. What are you doing here at the big building? Are you reporting on something? Hey, maybe I didn't make this clear enough the first time we met? But you want to report it to scratch your back, you gotta scratch hers first, if you catch my meaning. You mean you want me to give you something you can use for an article? Bingo! And it better be good. Because if it ain't, this conversation's over. We do need to know about what might have happened to Sean. Perhaps I could show her a piece of evidence to see if she has anything to give me in return. I mean, there's a movie shooting going on. Miss Lloyd, this picture. Say no more, Ruffles. I already know what you're gonna ask. Huh? You do? You're looking for him, right? The kid? Did you know he was missing? What? You just can't get out from the drama, huh? Wherever he goes, the bodies follow. Miles Edgeworth, trouble magnet. Pretty much sums you up, right? Is my reputation really so sordid? And now you got yourself wrapped up in a kidnapping too. Crazy. How did you know it was a kidnapping? Huh? How do you know about that? Shh, pipe down, will ya? Can't be talking about this stuff too loud. I ain't even told the chief about it. Gotta keep it on the down low, okay? That ain't a cat I want out of the bag just yet. Seriously, how do you know about it? Surely Judge Cavell haven't told anybody except us. I bet you just love to know, wouldn't ya? Well, you can't. It's a secret. She's as stubborn as ever, it seems. Hey, quit staring at me like that. I ain't sharing nothing with that from that kind of a face. You will share with us what you know. So you know something, right? Sure do. Truth is, I done saw it. Little kid being bundled up with two shady characters in black suits. Oh, shoot! What? Do you know where they went? Nope, don't got a clue. They were kind of far away when I spotted them. Lost sight pretty quick. Dang it! Still, at least we know something of our kidnappers now. Yes, two men in black. And that connects with something I know already. Two men from a taxi. Were the two men that kidnapped Sean. There we go, easy. So we've learned a little about something about the kidnappers. Miss Lloyd saw two men taking Sean away, and a taxi driver remembers giving two similar-looking men a ride. They must be the same people, right? I'd say it's a distinct possibility, yes. There's one thing that just makes sense. The taxi driver said specifically that the two men didn't have a child with them. Oh, I know where that is going. Yes. They stole the case. Oh yeah, that is weird. Well, I know. No Sean, but there was a stolen case. Yep, bingo. Could it be that kidnappers stole the case? Wait, you mean... Yes, what if they put Sean inside it? Oh my god. He's little enough that he'd fit, I guess. So the reason the taxi driver didn't see him might be that he was loaded into the trunk as baggage. Oh my god, that is so messed up. But why did they need to hide him? I imagine they might not have planned to originally. But they didn't count on there being a police presence here in the plaza. Right, that makes sense. They didn't want the officer on duty to see them going off with Sean. So they took a rather drastic measure. That must be it. Alright, let's go see what the taxi driver can tell us. Sir! We need a ride free of charge. A kid has been kidnapped. The two men you told us about, did they have any baggage with them? Boy, did they. A giant case. Wasn't easy getting that thing in the trunk, I tell you. That settles it. They must have been the kidnappers. Where did you take these two men, if you don't mind me asking? Look, I can see this is important. How about I give you a ride there? That's a great idea. Come on, Miss Edgeworth. Alright, thank you. My pleasure, folks. Woo! Yes! Let's save Sean! Let's go save him. Okay, April 6th, 12. Only an hour. Awesome. We will save him right on time. Okay. Let's go. Ugh, did he have to drive that fast? Feel kind of queasy. I mean, we are on the time limit, so speeding is appreciated even if it is against the law. Well, he will have to take it, at least. Not us. Are you okay, Miss Edgeworth? You look a little green yourself. I'm fine. The driver said he took the men to the garage of this house right here. Which means this must be where they brought the case. No way! Look at the name on the mailbox! The name? What? Excelsius Winter? Oh my god, this man is pure evil. Oh my god, now he resorts to kidnapping little kids. This must be the chairman guy's house. What? Excelsius Winter ordered Sean's kidnapping. Isn't he currently under arrest? Nice! The garage door is unlocked. You spotted that quickly, although I guess I probably shouldn't be surprised. She's a master of sneaking in. Okay. Huh, a biker. I mean, he did look like a biker dude, I guess. Smells of engine oil in here. I guess Winner Senior must be something of a motorhead. Anybody home? No? Anybody? What are we, common house thieves?
You take that back. We're great thieves. And don't let me ever hear you say different. Have some self-respect, Mr. Edgeworth.
She didn't like that at all. Anyway, it seems nobody's around, which hopefully means we're not at risk of being arrested.
Don't let your guard down yet. We're only just getting started here. Now, let's find us some treasures.
Aren't you supposed to be looking for Sean? I mean, the case is right there. I think we know what this is. Yes, this has to be it. The equipment case that Mr. Powers told us was stolen.
They folded little Sean up, packed him in there, and shipped him all the way here, huh?
He's a boy, Kay, not a piece of equipment. And it's possible that he's still here.
Then we better find him. My reputation as a great thief is riding on this. And yours is my assistant.
Sure it is. He's so tired. What are these gloves?
Look, a treasure!
Those are some messed up gloves.
What the frick? It says death on the freaking fingers!
Oh my god. How has this man not been exposed as a murderer yet? These are mechanics gloves. They're designed to be worn when fixing vehicles or working with machines.
They're covered in oil that looks like it must be from a machine too.
And strangely, dirt. An awful lot of dirt. I doubt they would have gotten like that from motorcycle maintenance.
Ugh, I hate the guy, but I have to admit, I like his gloves a lot. You think he can maybe come up with a good excuse to borrow them?
I was about to take them into evidence, but now I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Well, they're in the evidence now. Good job. By the way, we have a kid to find. Hello? There's a door there.
No way, this bike is super cool. There's even a skull over on the headlight.
I suppose it's designed so that the eyes light up when you turn it on.
Really? Wow, I'll bet it's still nothing compared to when you get that steely glint in your eyes.
My eyes don't actually light up, Kay. Is that a shovel? There's a sledgehammer, a shovel, and a bunch of other heavy-duty tools in here.
The thing makes Judge Cavell's hammer look puny. If I ever become a judge, I'm getting one like this.
I thought you'd make yourself very popular swinging one of those around in the courtroom.
Just really? Fine. What if I swung that shovel around instead?
Then it wouldn't be a courtroom, it will be a circus. Promise me you won't do that. Oh my god!
Huh? There's somebody in the back there!
Oh my gosh, I knew it, the freaking door. Sean, is that you? It's Sean. Sean!
Sean, stay right there, we're coming! Huh?
What? That's... What the heck? What? Mr. Winner?
What? What's he doing here? Wait, this is Chairman Winner's house, right? Which means he kidnapped his own freaking son?
Yes, it's Mr. Winner's home too, presumably. So how did he wind up like this? Untie him, Kay, quickly.
Yeah, what the heck? A little expert rope work, huh? Leave it to me. Alright, like this and this through there, and you're free.
What the heck? Oh my god. This man. This freaking man kidnapped his own son. Why? Why would he kidnap his own son?
Are you okay, Eustace?
No. He's not okay. He was just kidnapped for no reason. That's actually not a Godzilla. Also, hello. Yeah, Nabsy. I thought we were gonna solve the case of Godzilla killing the president, but no, we were trying to solve the murder for... We were trying to solve the kidnapping of a young boy, but apparently no, it's Eustace who was kidnapped. Looks like he's been through hell. How did you come to be tied up down here?
I don't know! I mean, yeah!
I mean, I would have been as confused if your father was... Should have just framed dodged the kidnapping. How do you do? I'm doing well, but it will be a shorter stream today. So I will only finish this chapter, I guess, because this is a freakishly long chapter. Oh, poor Eustace. You found me! Why don't you tell me? Because we don't know, which is why we're asking. We were looking for someone else. Oh, he's in shock. I'm not sure you're going to be able to get much out of him like this. No, in which case, there's only one thing for it. Wait, you mean... Wait, what? I hate to be the man while he's down, but it might be the only way. Edgeworth, you are... You are... Are you really considering... Are you really considering playing a chess match against a traumatized teenager? What? Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Are you sure? Look, don't go too hard on him, okay? You might push him over the edge. Yeah, exactly what I am thinking, Edgeworth. A good long compared to whatever extraterrestrial guys I was up to. All right. Yeah, Alba is still in the grave because of that. Hey, Zot is missing out. I say we'll let him. No. Understood. I'll tread carefully, I promise. Okay. Oh god, we really are just playing chess with a traumatized teenager. I can't promise I'll be very good at it. Yeah, no, Edward is not really a person of comforting people. I've never held back against my opponents before, after all. Oh no, this is not good. Oh, you wait. Oh god, this is not gonna be good. Uh-oh, wait. Say it isn't so. Oh my god. The last time we saw him, he was running out of the courtroom. How did he wind up here? If he is the freaking person with 5 chess pieces. You don't understand. You don't know what it's like being me. No, he... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Edgeworth, this is not a good idea. Oh, no. He needs a second to breathe. He doesn't need a last-minute chess match. He's been through a lot. It's going to be hard to know what might cause him to lose control. Yeah, I need to really focus on the voice acting on this one, even though I know I will get freaking emotional because... Okay. I need to focus. In which case, I guess I may just have to quietly listen to what he has to say. Okay, good start. Let him talk. Sometimes he won't. He doesn't have that many opportunities to just talk. Why me? Why am I always the last one to know? Part of every joke. He clearly has questions. I'll have to do my best and try and answer them. But he's also clearly in no fit state for this. I need to try and finish this quickly. Just figure out what he needs to hear and try to calm him down. He needs a listening ear. He needs a support person. He needs someone on his side. Please be that person for him, Edward, please. Okay, mind chess commence. We can do this. Tell me what's on your mind. What? The second option? What? Just take a deep breath and tell me what's on your mind, Eustace. No, I will not. Even if I did, it's not like you'd listen to me. No. I'm listening. I'm listening right now. Oh yes, you could be the Edgeworth or be the worst human ever. I am a nice person, thank God. What is this?
Objection!
Why aren't you shouting objection? You always shout objection. Because I like the detail that it was actually voice acted. What? You're really going to listen to me? Yes! Learning the truth about your father can't have been easy. I can only sympathize. That wasn't the hard part. The hard part was losing everything I ever had in a single morning. Everything I thought I worked for, it was all a lie. That just made it happen. Don't tell me, Edgeworth. What am I supposed to believe in now? You have to believe in yourself. You can lose faith in everything but yourself. That you have to believe in. But you don't have to do it alone. Experience I can't give you. But knowledge, that I'm happy to offer. Are you volunteering to be his mentor, Edgeworth? I had some time to think while I was tied up like that, and I realized something. I'm not cut out to be a prosecutor. I'm incompetent. I don't even know the right word. It's incompetence. I think you mean incompetent. I think the word you're looking for is incompetence. But judging one's own competence is notoriously difficult. So I need you to trust me on something. You're getting better at this, Eustace. Day by day. Inch by inch. I swear it. Oh my god, I'm freaking crying already. I always saved and then selected the horrible options for funnies. Well, I am being serious and I am crying already. Help! That advice Edgeworth just gave is something I have to remind myself to every day with my VTubing, because it isn't easy sometimes. Now, I need to ask you something. Will you help me out? Sure. What do you want to know? Well, first of all, thank you for coming down. Next, I want you to tell me about your kidnapping. Okay. I need you to be as detailed as possible, Eustace. Tell me everything you remember seeing and hearing. Why were you taken to your own home? Why would somebody kidnap you only to take you back to your own home? Don't you think I want to know that too? I'm the victim here! What are you asking me for? How am I supposed to know? Give him some time to think. They locked me up in that box! They locked me up in here! I was scared! So scared! And did you happen to overhear anything your kidnappers might have said? I think was said, if you want to blame somebody, blame the guy who owns this house? Oh my god, the guy was your father was behind your own kidnap. The owner, Excelsius Winner. The owner of this house. That's your father, isn't it? Yeah. It is? I guess it is, huh? Oh, I get it! The kidnappers were people who hated my dad. But then... what? That's not it. At least not based on what else we know of the situation. But there was some kind of link between the kidnappers and Winner Sr. That could be a clue. Yeah. Feels weird, man. Yeah. Who were you kidnapped by? Do you have any idea who your kidnappers might have been? No, of course I don't! If I did, I'd have told you already! Time to deploy my clue. Your father was behind your kidnapping! Your captor wanted you easily at hand, and where could be more convenient than one's own home? I hate to break it to you, Eustace, but the kidnapping was ordered by your father. What? Yeah, what? You don't think he wanted me out of the way? That it was going to kill me? Of course not. I mean, what good would that have done him? His own son dead in the family garage. He would have instantly become the prime suspect. Oh, you're right. Okay, so why did he have me kidnapped? Well, it won't have been for a ransom. Not his own son. That would make sense. So his motive for the kidnapping must have been something else. This could be an important clue. What did the kidnappers want? Do you have any idea why somebody might have wanted to kidnap you? What do you mean? Why does anybody kidnap anybody? For a ransom, right? Time to deploy my clue. That wasn't your father's motive. Why would somebody kidnap their own child if they were planning on demanding a ransom? Yeah, that is kind of weird. Did anything odd happen during the kidnapping? No, I just answered their stupid question and then they grabbed me. What did they ask you? Their question. What did they ask you? Stop glaring at me like that. What was it again? Oh yeah, they asked me if I knew Gavel. Oh no. Of course, things are starting to fall into place now. They mistook him for freaking Sean. What? Your father, his goal wasn't to kidnap you. He was out to kidnap Josh Cavell's son, Sean Fenn. Because he wanted to force her honor into declaring Warden Lagarde not guilty. Wait, Cavell has a son? And it was also Lagarde will be found not guilty? I think you were mistaken for Sean, and that's why you were kidnapped. What? You mean I went through all that by mistake? Wait, kind of makes sense. Yeah, that would explain the part where... Where what? Have you remembered something? No, it's nothing. Oh no, he's panicking again. I'm nothing. I'm useless. Meaningless. Just go. Just leave me alone. This isn't good. I think I've pushed him as far as he can reasonably be pushed. Oh gosh, no. Well, you have to keep going. There's still 3 pieces left. He needs to be at peace with himself. And that will happen with the final chess piece, I think. So... we have to be patient right now. I have to calm him down and get him to tell me what it is he just remembered. Okay. Judging by his fragile demeanor, I'd say he's still suffering considerably. I need to help him get back on his feet. What is it you remembered? You remembered something just now. What is it? I didn't remember anything. All I remember is him. You mean your father? Him? You mean your father? Yes. No! I didn't mean to bring him up! Nothing compared to him. I'd never made Prosecutor if it didn't help me. Oh, he's wrapped up around that right now. I've been wanting to ask about that for some time. Why did you become a prosecutor? What do you mean? You think it too, don't you? That I wasn't meant to be one. That I'm not good enough. No. Let him speak. Say something, will you? You chose this path. Why? You must have a reason. It's not like that. There's no big reason behind it all. The reason is stupid and dumb and not important. Let him speak. Like I said, it's stupid. It probably doesn't mean much to anybody except me. Huh, I've often felt much the same about my own reasons for becoming a prosecutor. Really? You have? But you're a real one. A good one. A success. Even my dad, chairman of the committee, said so. You wanted your father's approval? You wanted your father's approval. I can well understand that. Yeah. You can? I thought if I became the best prosecutor out there, he'd finally accept me for who I am. I just wanted to not be useless. You're not. You're not covering your father in any way, are you? But no, I won't cover for him ever again. I mean, why would I after what he's done? I cannot do. Oh no, I'm gonna push him because you wanted to be of use to your father. You have a strong desire to be of use to him, so he'll approve of you. Is that fair to say? I mean, why can't I be? Just once in my stupid life. Why can't I make it better? Why can't I clean his name? Clean? It's clear his name. It isn't possible to clean a name, useless, but you can clear one. Huh? I never knew that. No one ever said that to you? Oh my gosh, Excelsius is the worst father in the freaking world, I swear to God. He just, every time Eustace said something wrong, he just reprimanded him and just scolded him for saying it wrong but never corrected him. Oh, that's absolutely horrible! Horrible! Excelsius deserves to be in the graveyard, I swear to God. In your father's case, though, it's going to be hard. His crimes continue as your kidnapping shows. Knowing that, do you still think you can help him? But what else do I have? What else am I supposed to do? Why don't you be the better man and rise above the father who made a fool of you? Awesome! Yes! Stare him straight in the eyes and stop him from committing any more crimes. Hey, you're right. I'll prove him wrong about me. I'll prove him wrong about everything. Let's see some content down again. Yes! Okay. We're doing well, people. Now I just need to get him to tell me what happened to the evidence. Oh, right, the evidence to his case. Okay. The evidence from the case question is the last one, I think. Let's see if I can't give him the... Let's see if I can't give him the courage he'll need to stand up to his father. Oh my gosh, awesome. Awesome, Edgeworth. Okay. Oh my gosh. What connects Lagarde and your father? The third one is upsetting him. What's the connection between your father and Warden Lagarde? Sorry, I don't know much about that. I can't think of anything. Even the smallest morsel could be a valuable clue. Oh, I think they maybe worked together once, and... What else do you remember? Gently, Edgeworth, gently. And what is it? What else have you remembered? Gently. I think she got the job at the prison because my dad recommended her. Ah! Interesting. And did he have any particular reason to recommend her? I guess he thought she was good at her job? Unlike me? No. Just let him get his funk out for a sec. I think they knew each other from back when he was the chief prosecutor. Ah! What was he like back then? Was he different at all? Oh, he was amazing! There wasn't a piece of evidence he didn't know or a case file he hadn't read. An intimate knowledge of cases and the evidence pertaining to them. That could be an important clue. Okay, where's the evidence from the case? Key pieces of evidence from the Lagarde trial failed to make it to the courtroom. As the prosecutor in charge, they were your responsibility. Did you misplace them somehow? No! That's not what happened! You haven't heard my side of the story! Okay, what is your side from the story? Now you listen to my side! Don't be sassy with him. That's the least that he needs right now. I thought I was putting them in the safest place there was. And where was that? But, what do I do? What do I do? Seems he's drowning in his own self-doubt again. Yeah. He knows he messed up somewhere, but how? Guess I'd better send out a lifeboat and bring him in. No! I think I know what you thought would be the safest place possible. With your father. Isn't that correct? Oh my god, and he made it disappear. What? Ah! He told me it would all be safe with him. He said there was nowhere safer. Well, I'm afraid he betrayed your trust. And in the ugliest way possible. So he got rid of it? Why, Dad? What were you thinking? He wanted to mess with the trial. Yeah. Your father wanted to obscure the truth in order to ensure that Warden Lagarde was declared innocent. There's no easy way to say this, Eustace. He used you. There's a chance that the evidence is still in Chairman Winter's possession. And we still don't know where Sean is. We need to get back out there and find him. It's all my fault. What do I do now? Oh my gosh, he's so upset. I can't stand by and watch him like this. Yes! He's had a brutal collision with a reality he never even knew existed. Yes! I should ask him what he means to do now. Perhaps I can even help him figure that out. Oh my gosh, yes. Give him a path forward, Edgeworth. Yes. Yes. There's no way around it. The road ahead will be a hard one. But maybe this is fate. And maybe my job is to point him in the right direction. Yes! That's what I've always wanted! Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Why am I freaking out about this? Okay. Will you walk the same path as your father? Probably not. Do you mean to be like your father? To continue to ignore the truth? Come on, give me a break, will you? Can a guy get a glass of human kindness when he needs one? A what? Do you mean the milk of human kindness? What is that saying? What? Are you talking about the milk of human kindness? I'm afraid that's not quite how the phrase is used. I do not know how that phrase is used. What? Huh? It's not? No one ever said to you what the correct way was? I am so mad. Listen, talking with you like this, it's helpful for me too. There was a time when there was truths I didn't want to face up to either. But a good friend taught me the error of my ways. That's nice, but I don't have anybody like that. I can be that person for you! Yes! Yes, let this be the right answer, please. If you could muster the courage to try to find your feet again, I'd be very happy to help. It is! You... what? Yes! Yes! Be his mentor, Edgeworth! But only if you really mean to try. I don't want to be like my dad. You want to be better than him, don't you? Yes, Eustace, I see it now. Will you continue to work as a prosecutor? Do you mean to continue working as a prosecutor, Eustace? I don't even want to think about that yet. After all, I only ever became one because of my dad. I probably shouldn't even think about carrying it on. Should I? Only you can answer that. Oh my god, it is. The only person who can answer that question is you. Yes! Only you can decide what path you choose to walk. Then, I don't want to stop being a prosecutor. Ah. If I give up now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I just know it. So he intends to see this through. I'll bear that in mind. He's told me that he wishes to be better than his father. And that he wishes to remain a prosecutor. I take that to mean that he wants to be a different kind of prosecutor than his father. That's the first important decision he's ever made for himself. And it tells us where he means to go next. What do you mean to do now? So, what now, Eustace? Well, first I'm going to give this stupid jacket back. I don't deserve to wear it. My dad always said that clothes make you a man, but I'm no man. It's clothes make the man. It's clothes make the man, Eustace. Ah, okay. It is? Thanks, Edgeworth. I'm learning a lot from you today. Aww! He just needed someone to teach him the sayings! That's good to hear. Now about that jacket. Why don't we make you into a prosecutor worthy of it? Alright, let's do it! Let's make it so nobody ever makes fun of me again! I mean... don't rile them up a bit. But how? How do I get there? Tell me, what do I need to do? I just don't know. I just don't know. If only he'd remember his own words from a few minutes ago. The decision he made should serve as a good guide to what he should do next. You'll be a different kind of prosecutor. You want to remain a prosecutor, but walk a different path from your father, correct? It won't be easy. But the path you have chosen is that of the true prosecutor. And now that you have chosen it, when the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. Oh my god! Amazing! You're lucky. I myself still haven't quite decided what to do with my life. Yeah. But you have. And it's a choice you made all on your own. Now all you have to do is believe in yourself. And in the path you've chosen. Mistaken for Sean and kidnapped by his own father's underlings. And losing his belief in himself as a prosecutor after his father stole his evidence. He's been through so much in the span of a single day. More than I can imagine. Well, it took a little longer than I thought it would. But that's checkmate. I hope it does him some good. No! 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 Don't run away! Oh no! We made it worse? Whoa! I don't think I've ever seen him move so fast! He ran like Speedy Gonzales. Oh, yikes. He's particularly speedy when it comes to running away from things, it seems. Good stamina on him, that kid. Oh, I hope it did him some good. I really hope so. Oh, only 45 minutes left? This is not good. Oh, gosh. Ugh, we don't have much time left. I think we better check in with Thunder. I want an update of what we discovered. And we need to know what's going on over at the courthouse. But Eustace ran off, right? Isn't he supposed to be the prosecutor in charge? We're just updating Thunder. Nothing else will change. Francisca will continue for the prosecution.
Okay, is that really alright though?
It's going to have to be. Like you say, Eustace ran off. He needs some time for himself to just process all of it. I really hope he comes through in the end. Look, I hate to be a stickler for the details, but let's just get this over just one more time, shall we? No murder weapon means no conclusive proof means no conviction. That's all there is to it.
Objection!
That makes no sense. The lack of a murder weapon doesn't prove your client's innocence. Don't make me come over there and whip it into you. Ugh. Eddie, darling, how much longer is this going to take? It's almost as you're trying to drag this out for as long as possible. Sorry, Thieves, it's our friend the Prosecutor over there. She's stubborn as a freaking mule. Then give me a satisfactory explanation. Oh, I'll just have to keep whipping you until you can. Have they just been talking in circles like this? Seriously, I've already taken more licks than I've had on birthdays. Come on, Miles, what's taking so long? I'm happy to waste some time and all, but I'm taking a beating here. I'm being called. Oop, sorry, G. This one's important. Mind if I take it? Fine. Thunder. Malzarino! Boy, am I ever glad to hear your voice. How are things on your end? We found Eustace. Sweet! And the knife? And the chisel? Unfortunately, he entrusted both to his father's care. Which means that Chairman Winner is the only person who knows where they are. Chairman Winner? But why would he? We're not quite sure of the specifics just yet. But we do know that Chairman Winner and Warden Lagarde has some sort of connection they'd rather others didn't know about. Gotcha. Alright, guess the next move will be to get Excelsius Winner on the stand. Oh. Best to hear the deeds from the proverbial horse's mouth, right? I'll keep looking for the missing evidence. And for Sean. Well, shake-a-lack, will you, big guy? Can't keep this one from going to the judges much longer. We're Nat's whisker for a verdict here. Understood. I wonder how long Judge Cavell's nerve can hold. This can't be easy for her. We need to hurry. Yeah, she wasn't doing so well. How are things over at the courtroom of doom? They're going to call Chairman Winner to the stand. Who knows how that will go for them?
Yeah, he's already stooped to evidence stealing and kidnapping. What else is he capable of?
Exactly. Perhaps we should look over any evidence you have relating to him just in case it might help.
Good idea. Alright, leave it to me. Presenting a hot new piece of evidence, fresh from the evidence oven.
The gloves we found in his garage. Yes, I was thinking about those. Anything else?
What about the case file from the I-7 incident? Chairman Winner was involved in that, right?
Yes, he helped suppress the evidence. It's probably a good idea to have the notes on hand.
Okay, good. Good.
Excellent. And do we have anything else?
We sure do. Last but far from least, there's this!
Your Yatagarasu pin. Okay. I asked for evidence related to Chairman Winner. Can you please try and take this seriously?
Says the guy who spends his life presenting people with evidence that has nothing to do with anything.
That's different. Calling him. There he is! Wait, that's Eustace?
Huh? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing here?
Ah!
What are you doing, kid? Rude, he totally ignored me.
What was he doing in the big building, I wonder?
Let's go inside and see if we can figure out what he was up to.
Yes, good idea. Did he find something we didn't? Huh, the hatch is wide open.
Maybe Eustace opened it.
Did Eustace really come down here?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, look! The safe is open!
Wait, Eustace knew the combination? Guess maybe he did come down here. We better take a closer look. Quick, quick, quick. Huh? There's some stuff left in the safe. Think we better take a look, don't you? The owner will just have to forgive our prying. This is all evidence from the prison case. Is it a document of some kind?
Let's see. Yeah, a document. And there's a photo attached too.
Hmm? This picture is of...
What? Whoa, that's Mr. Knight, right?
The name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard.
Why is there a picture of him in here? What's this paperwork about?
I'm not sure. Let's take a closer look. You were right, darling. There's some sort of connection between Knight and Canis. Oh, no! As you know, we've been trying to find out who Canis plays his silly correspondence chess games with. Well, now we know. I'll be pulling Knight into my office for a thorough grilling tomorrow. And I'll make that worm admit his Canis' lackey if it's the last thing I do. So you do your bit too, and retrieve the package we laid to rest 12 years ago.
What?
I'm sure it's still right in front of the planter where we left it. It seems to be some sort of report on Knight?
Yeah, and it must be from right around the time he was killed.
Yeah, we know that Knight was killed while being interrogated in the prison warden's office. I think we can safely assume that this document was written by Fifi Lagarde, don't you?
I'd say so.
But who is it written for?
Oh, I guess whoever owns the safe?
And I'd say that's likely to be the auctioneer. Excelsior's winner himself.
How does Eustace know the combination to the safe?
Proof that they really did know each other. Indeed. And not only that, it proves another connection.
Huh?
Lagarde and Winner were trying to flush out Mr. Canis' henchman.
Oh, you mean bodyguard Canis, right? The assassin guy with the soft spot for dogs.
Yes. Yes, something like links the three of them. Something they don't want anybody to know.
But what?
I don't know yet, but I suspect it has something to do with this case.
Okay. Wait, there's something else in here we've seen before.
The chess set, yes! I saw that too. The ring?! Wait, why is the ring important? Well, Mr. Knight. Your chess set and your ring are here too. All your possessions in one place.
So basically the safe was full of evidence from the murder at the prison?
It would seem so.
Which means the missing knife and chisel might be here too. Knife, chisel.
Eustace already took them.
No dice. There's nothing else here apart from Mr. Knight's stuff.
Really? Curses. Knight may be dead. Curse you, Edgeworth! Our game isn't over yet. But he left unfinished business behind him. I think we need to find out what it was.
I think we need to leave.
Could I interest you in some cotton candy, perhaps? No! I have ice cream too, and if I recall correctly, you weren't much of a fan.
Why is he here? No, You are the last person I want to see, you serial killer.
You, the killer. It's wonderful to see you looking so well, Mr. Edgeworth.
What are you doing here?
It's just as I said. I'm selling cotton candy. Can I really not interest you in some? Parting Clouds is called. Very apt. Sweeter than death itself. And so delicious you'll feel you're parting the clouds en route to heaven. He's the last person on earth I accept candy from. I was hoping to ask you about my little message. Did you manage to figure it out yet? Have you been watching us this whole time? Watching you? No, I prefer to think I've been watching over you. The stand here relieves the most marvelous little vantage points. How are the two things any different? What does he want with us? President's murder, was that you? Oh no, my contract elapsed a little while ago. He was rather famous among us assassins, you know. A man no one could kill. Notoriously stubborn, despite multiple attempts over the years. And it wasn't just his brawn that kept him safe. He used bodyguards, body doubles, you name it. It certainly wasn't his brawn that kept him safe. Sadly, this time his bodyguards were nowhere to be found.
And after Mr. Rook died to save him too.
As I said, it wasn't me. I did not kill without good reason, which is something else I have to be grateful to Mr. Rook for. Thanks to him, I avoided killing someone entirely unworthy of my attention. Wait. Are you claiming the first president was a body double? Thanks to... What does that mean? The person who hired me deliberately misled me as to the identity of my target. A betrayal of trust for which I won't soon forgive them. That is why I'm currently doing all I can to track them down. And do you know what I think? I think you and I are looking for the same person. Ah! Is he talking about whoever it was that killed the president? And who is this person, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, come now, I can tell you that. It's against the rules. Revealing the identity of a client is out of the question. I'd hardly stay in business long if people couldn't trust me now, would I? But that doesn't mean there's anything to stop me from catching up with them in my free time. And what are you going to do when you find them? Why, dish out a little justice for the betrayal I suffered, of course. You mean you're going to kill them? What? What are you saying? What's going to happen to them? I think you can imagine. An indescribable torture. Plus death. Well, this hasn't exactly been a pleasant catch-up. Ah, but I shouldn't leave you completely in the dark. There's something you ought to know. Our mutual friend Bodhidharma Canis. He escaped 3 days ago. What? What? Oh no! This is not good! 3 nights ago, to be precise. His soul was suddenly, simply empty. Almost as if he knew I was coming to pay him a visit. Wait. Huh? Wait, the killer went to visit Canis in prison? Does that mean he's the person the killer is looking for? I don't think so. Now, I better not take up any more of your time. We'll be seeing one another again soon, I'm sure. Why would an assassin hire another assassin to kill a president? That doesn't make sense. I'm sure we'll see you again soon, I'm sure. Let's both keep up the good work, shall we? We'll run our target to the ground in the end. Uh-huh. First the killer, now Canis. 2 assassins on the loose. Huh? That sound. Miss Ashworth, it's Jessica Fell's cell phone! Could it be Sean? How's it going, Miles? What? Whoever this is using a voice changer. Gotcha, Tats, playing some Yakuza 0. Have fun with that. Who is this? It's your friend in the red raincoat, of course. Excuse me, what? Red raincoat? The one who knocked out Kay. You're the one who abducted Kay. Thank you. Well figured out, Mr. Genius Prosecutor. I can't hear Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, where's the speakerphone button? This one? This one? This one? I was as surprised as anybody when she lost her memory like that. Talk about a curveball. Hey, I'm standing right here, you know. But never mind all that. I called to talk about something else. Yeah, there's something I need to tell you. Truth is, I was the one who made Big Back Chairman Winner kill little Miss Rosie Ringer. What the actual frick? What? This must be the person the killer was talking about. I also called to say thank you. I neither want or need your thanks. Sure, but you do deserve them anyway. Guess the penny didn't drop yet, huh? You're right, I abducted Kay, as she put it. But why would I do that? That's right, because I needed you to help me make sure that Winner got caught. What? What? No. If Kay was a suspect, you'd have to look into it. And if you looked into it, you'd be sure to unmask him eventually. After all, you're a genius, right? Everything worked out exactly like I planned. Oh, God. Oh, but there's something else you should know. Something you didn't figure out yet. It wasn't Winner who kidnapped Judge Gavel's boy. That was you too? How do you know about that? You and the good judge are more similar than you know. I think you might even be becoming friends. After all, she visited you at the detention center, right? Seems pretty pally to me. How the frick do you know all of this? How could they possibly know about that?
She didn't even use her real name when she visited. She pretended to be Detective Gumshoe. Anyway, you wanna know how I knew about the kidnapping? That one's nice and simple, at least. Because sweet, innocent little Sean is here with me right now. What? What? No! Oh, sounds like that one was a real surprise. If only I could see your faces. Well, okay. What do you say? Why don't you come and steal them back, just like you said you would? Hello? You wouldn't want the amazing Yatagarasu's first commission to be a failure, would you? They even know about that? How could they possibly know so much? Oh, don't get the wrong idea about dear old Excelsius, by the way. Papa Winner's still a villain through and through. He wanted to kidnap Sean. I just got there first. So there were 2 kidnapping plots? What is going on? This is the craziest! Ooh, what a bunch of clowns! His goons kidnapped his own son by mistake! Is Sean really there with you? Prove it. Put him on the phone. Oh, he's here, but I'm afraid I can't do that. He's sleeping. So sweet. Then why should we believe you? You might not be the kidnapper at all. Look, if you don't want to believe me, that's up to you. What do you want? What's the end game here? Are you just trying to get laconic with it? Nope. I couldn't care less about whether they find her guilty or not. So whoever it is, they're not after the same thing as Chairman Winner. My endgame is going to have to stay a secret for now. Alright, nice talking to you. You kids have fun, okay? Don't think for 1 second you get away with this. Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice very highly. What? Was that an explosion? Ugh. Who was that? I wish I knew, but it didn't give us enough to figure that out. Deliberately, I imagine. What? So we really have nothing to go on? That's not fair! They sure knew a whole lot about us! Indeed they did. You're right. It was uncanny how much they seemed to know. How is it possible that they were party to so much that happened in Prophets? Right? They knew everything about the whole kidnapping situation too. We need to figure out how. Where were they getting their information from? Let's consider this carefully. What were the things they knew? You and the good judge are more similar than you know. After all, she visited. Huh. I mean, I know this already. You don't have to second repeat it. That's it. Based on the specifics they mentioned, there's only one possible answer. I've got it, Kay. I know how they knew. Huh? Really? Whoever it was, they were listening in on us. They must have been able to hear us somehow. It's the only possible answer. What? Like, they were eavesdropping on us? Think about what the kidnapper said. Sounds. If only I could see your faces. That means they couldn't. So they weren't filming and following us. Okay, so what? They hit a bug somewhere? Let me take a look at the stuff in my bag. Where could they have concealed it? We need to go back to what they said again. Yes, they somehow knew about something they shouldn't have. Judge Gavel's impromptu visit and our conversation in the visitor's room. Judge Gavel. What evidence did I have on my person at that point? Oh, the only thing we had on us at the moment was the Yatagarasu pin. Okay, can I take a close look at your badge? The Yatagarasu pin? No, it's mine. What? Seriously, Mr. Edgeworth? Sure, you were a great Steve's assistant now. Doesn't mean you get to wear the pin right away. You have to earn it. I don't want to wear it. I want to check it for bugs. Huh? This whole thing? Let's take a look, shall we? Turn it around. Ah, there it is. Huh? Whoa!
Huh, so I was right. The mastermind planted but Kay was unconscious.
How did you know?
Whoever it's we're dealing with, they came into close contact with you recently.
When he knocked me unconscious, you mean?
Precisely, which made me think that bug must be in one of your possessions. But they also overheard my conversation with Judge Cavell when she visited me. Something that would have been impossible if I didn't have the bug on my person at the time.
I get it. So you thought back over what they let you keep hold of when they locked you up.
Yes, all the case evidence I was carrying had been confiscated. Meaning the only thing it could possibly have been was your pen.
So they were listening in on us the whole time? And they have heard everything we said?
I suspect so. Everything we do with this case and more.
Wait, they're probably listening to what we're saying right now.
It may well be, yes.
Hey, jerk face!
Kay?
Eavesdropping, cowards! Why don't you come out and show yourself?
Huh? What was that sound?
Tabby? What? Ow! Darn it! Huh? Oh, look, it's Tabby!
Y'all sure know how to surprise a girl. You gotta shout that love without a word of warning.
Made me jump halfway out of my skin. Oh, sorry?
What's got you so ordinary anyhow?
Get a load of this. Seriously, it'll make your blood boil.
It will, huh? By all ears. I wonder if it might be better if keeping it to ourselves, Kay. Assuming we don't want to be all over the front page of tomorrow's paper, that is.
Thanks. Nearly walked right into that. Oh, come on. You all are no fun at all.
I was counting on you opening up and spilling the beans all over this here plaza. I better switch off the bug before I forget. So, did y'all find that their kidnapped kitty? Speaking of which, the child you saw being taken away. Was it the boy in this photograph?
Huh? No, that ain't him.
It was Eustace. The kid I saw looked dumber than mud. Even if he did have some fancy school uniform. Ugh, poor Eustace.
No prize for guessing who she means.
So Miss Lloyd managed to confuse matters once again. I think we better take another look around. Back to square one. Hopefully we'll turn up some new information soon. I don't think I can clear this chapter anytime soon. There are only 20 minutes left until 2. We're gonna make it in time.
Wait, Miss Ashworth, I just had a thought. It's about that phone call. There was a weird noise in the background, right?
There was. Yeah, the explosion. Yeah, the explosion. Wait, she's right. We heard a loud bang right at the end. Yeah. Did that provide a hint as to the kidnapper's location? Loud bang you say. I see. Will you stop eavesdropping? Boy, you never get any color, do you, Ruffles? I guess I'll need to speak with Miss Lloyd too. Much as I don't want to. Maybe she's the mastermind? How about that? A little help from little me, and y'all made it giantly close to solve the case.
Closer? Sure. If by closer you mean we wound up going after the completely wrong kidnap victim.
She was barely looked at the photo at all. Aw, really? And here I thought I'd give y'all the tip of the century. My bad. Not your fault. It's hard for putting our trust in unreliable sources, Dad! We'll just have to learn how to do that again. Hey, that ain't nice. I don't give y'all no tips at all, you know. And I won't. Not if you're gonna be like that. Alright, fine. Maybe just this one. But only because I got a real scoop for y'all this time. A real scoop? This should be good. Fine. I'm not expecting much, but you got my attention. What is this scoop of yours? Proof, that's what! Proof that Torosaurus really is real. Alright, Kay, we're leaving.
Wait! I ain't lying, I swear!
It's hard to believe, but it's true. We don't have time for this. But we also don't have much else to go on, I suppose. Proof? What kind of proof? Did you capture something on your tape recorder, perhaps? Hell, you're good, Ruffles. You're sharper than gosh down tag. Captured the sound of that big old beastie breathing fire is what I captured. I was hoping for something a little better than that. Hey, don't make that face, dang it! I ain't lying! Listen for yourself and tell me it ain't true. Alright, ready? It's fire breathing tank tech, damn it!
kind of hard to tell over the shouting, but it could be something breathing fire, maybe? And tell me, Miss Lloyd, did you see this fire breathing something with your own eyes? Well, not exactly with my eyes as such. Being as how I wasn't precisely close by when it happened. Surely the real Torosaurus would be pretty hard to miss, no matter how far away you were standing. Well, see, I was far away, but also recording via what you might call non-standard means. Would you mind explaining what you mean by that? I really dug myself a hole here, huh? See, I could have rigged up a little wireless intercept hoping to do a little scoop detector? Oh my god. That's so sad for an insect. Not an insect, okay? An intercept. She was listening out for radio signals. Oh my god, I need to get away for a second again. Real quick, sorry. Okay, I'm back again. My apologies. It would have allowed you to listen in on any nearby transmissions. Me and the chief been down here at the big building sniffing around these last couple of days. Looking into Miss Hart's tip about the underground auction, I assume. Which would mean that you've been listening in on all the radio signals in the area too. Sure have, which is how I wound up hearing the most thunderous ear-splitting noise you ever did hear. That pounding of the electricity in the air. This was it. Torosaurus at last. You made up everything except the roaring sound, didn't you? The long and short of it is you didn't actually see anything, correct? Hey, I don't need to say things. I'm alright, you here. Anyhow, I kept listening till down the line comes your pal there's voice hollering fit to beat the band. Ah. Yeah, she crashed. Huh. Our apologies for that. I'm sure Kay didn't mean to bowl you over with her little outburst. I assume it was as shocking as it was because you didn't hear it directly. It came through your headphones while you were listening to the signal from the bug, didn't it? What? I say she planted it! Hey, come on, now it's not bugging? Just a little light heard it intercepting? Oh my god! Would you mind if we borrowed the tape of what you recorded, Miss Lloyd? Do what you're thankful, please. She did it and the mastermind accepted the recording. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! You two? Mr. Shades and Miss Berry. How's the search going? Did you find him? Not yet. Poor Sean. Sean? Oh, nothing. Just a slip of the tongue. I guess they still don't know about the kidnapping. Yeah, they were looking for Eustace this whole time. We did manage to find Eustace, yes. You did? That's great. Thanks so much. Now maybe they won't arrest me again. Talk to him. You're amazing, Miss Edgeworth. How did you find Prosecutor Winner? With some serious investigative magic, that's how. It was pure luck, actually, but never mind. Search for Eustace. You didn't even need our help, huh? That's not true. Thanks so much for joining in the search. But where did you look, by the way? Oh, this place a little way away called Sunshine Coliseum. Do you know it? Ah! Sunshine Coliseum. That's over by the harbor. Oh my gosh, that's the exact same Coliseum for Apollo Justice! There were a whole bunch of people down there for a big event. We thought it might be worth a look. Oh my gosh. This game really connects to the Apollo Justice games, huh? You mean like a festival? Ooh, that sounds fun. Wish I could have gone and checked it out. Oh yeah, it was super fun. There were food stands and fireworks. Some you didn't like the crouch much, but... Hey, you don't have to trouble that. Alright, it's decided, but this case is finally over. We're all going to the festival together. Okay. Ah! It's kind of lucky you found Prosecutor Winner so quickly. Lucky? In what way? We have to go to practice soon, for the show. We wouldn't have been able to help for much longer anyway. I see. I'm sorry to have kept you from your duties at the circus. Oh no, it's nothing to worry about, really. We were glad to help. I'll do anything if it helps make sure they don't arrest me again. You really helped me out by finding him. I'm so relieved. Of course, just because they found him, that doesn't mean they'll find Border Lagarde guilty. What? You mean they might still throw me back in jail? No. I can't go back, I can't.
Come on, Kay. Do you really have to torment the poor boy? Am I... Okay. Fireworks, huh? Am I wrong? I was correct! Oh my god! Mr. Sage, you mentioned fireworks before. Huh? Fireworks? Yes, at the event of the Colosseum. Were they setting them off during even during daylight hours? Oh yeah, a bunch of them went off while we were there.
What are you thinking, Miss Ashworth?
The loud bang we heard. What if that was a firework? Don't think for 1 second you got away with this. Does that mean... Does that mean Simeon is the mastermind? What? 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 Why is he the mastermind? For the bang to be clearly audible over the telephone, it must have been pretty loud.
Which means fireworks means we should Colosseum. So Gambit was near there, right?
Yes.
But how near? If the fireworks were that loud, you could probably hear them from pretty far away.
Yes, the area we'd need to search would be too broad, even to consider doing it for ourselves. But if the police were to lend a hand... Oh my god. Oh my god. We talked to her. Can't go in there. What's over here? No. No. Gumshoe, hello! What are you doing here? Stop, Gummy! Stop, Gummy! Why are you running away from us? Why are you so sad? I wanted to say hi. Gumshoe, hello! Listen to my hello! Detective Gumshoe. When you gave up your badge, sir, I didn't know what to do with myself. You stayed right where you are, detective. So I thought, if you weren't gonna be a prosecutor anymore... No! Maybe I should be a detective either. No! But I was wrong. Even if you're not around, I'll always be a detective. My job will always be to investigate crimes. And as detectives don't just investigate when prosecutors ask us to. We'll have to be able to look into stuff ourselves too.
Is that what you were doing just now?
Back then, too. Yeah. So Rosie Ringer's autopsy report. When I went down to the detention center to see how Kay was doing, he listened. He heard the conversation. Oh my god. He heard the conversation of when I was in jail. You overheard that. Yeah, so I went back and looked over the evidence. Tell you out a little something I thought might help.
No way, Gummy, you're the best! I'd be in prison right now if it wasn't for you.
My pleasure, kid. Good to see you get your memory back, by the way.
Thanks.
So anyway, like I said, I'm investigating stuff for myself these days. And that's not...
Wait, Gummy, don't run off again! We get it, you can look into stuff for yourself now. That's great. And it's helped me right when I needed it most.
Don't run away from us again, please. Right now, we need you to work with us. I'm no longer a prosecutor. Or indeed, on anything. But we're investigating a case regardless. And I ask you this not as a prosecutor, but as a friend. Detective Gumshoe, will you help us?
I am crying! He called Gumshoe his friend!
Oh my god! Oh, stop it, sir! You're killing me here. And say yes.
Come on, Gummy!
Please. Alright. I'll do it. Just stop bothering and being nice to me, okay? It's weird.
Gummy!
Thank you, detective. So, what do you need? Can you tell us what you've discovered in the course of your investigations, detective? Yes, sir. Sure I can. Alright, so I got 3 big things to tell you. Here goes. Number 1, I've got some results from you from when forensics looks at case closed. They found traces of what looked to be a powerful sedative. Randall's 3 Z's? I guess that's what she was struck with at Court Lake. Before she was taken to the roof of the big building. Sure seems that way. Now for number 2. I got hold of all the footage from the security camera in front of the big building elevator. The camera that captured President Wong and Joshua fell that night. The elevator is usually the only way of getting up on the roof, correct? And therefore, anyone using it should have been caught on camera. That's right, so why didn't you tape back to 2 nights ago? We should have been able to see Kay being carried up there while she was out cold.
And? Did you spot me, Gummy?
I watched it all fast forward. Everything from 2 days ago to the end. Yes, and? Nothing. No sign of Kay anywhere. I thought it was too good to be true. So how did the kidnapper get her up there? I think we'll need to look into that into a little more detail. The last item on your list. Yes, sir! This is a big one. And third thing I have to tell you is... It's great to be working with you again.
Great to be working with you too, Gumshoe.
I'll help you catch this burp if it's the last thing I do. And that about wraps it up. I put you through a lot, detective. But that doesn't mean I can start going easy on you. That's the big one, as you put it. It doesn't even have anything to do with the case. I would have preferred something of practical use. Oof, no mercy, huh? Guess I shouldn't have expected any less. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. A boy has been kidnapped. We need your help to find him. Kidnapped? Yes, his name is Sean Fenn. Oh, wait, the kid with the horns. You know him. I saw him earlier today. You mean this morning? Yeah, he got off that bus over there. And then... he walked up toward the garbage disposal area.
Where's that?
Oh my gosh, the gate! Just over there. It's where all the officers in the big building put that trash before it gets taken away. Where he went after that, I couldn't tell you. I had to leave right around then. I think we better take a closer look at this garbage disposal area. Okay. Run! Run, Edward, run! I only have 3 hours today. So Sean walked over in this direction, huh? It would seem so, yes. Perhaps we'll find some clues here as to his current whereabouts. Oh my god! This milk carton.
That's the same brand Sean drinks!
Something happened to him here. I'm almost certain of it. The trash is collected at 11 AM. I guess that's why the enclosure is empty. There was a ton of stuff here earlier. Big stuff, too.
Today must be the day to take the big stuff away.
Yeah, sure looked that way.
I bet the big squishy machine squished it all up good anyhow.
They don't do that with the larger items. They just take them away as they are. They do, huh? How do you even know that, sir?
Wait, Mr. Fenn was pretty keen for you to join him, right? I bet he sent you some kind of pamphlet on how to throw your stuff away when you move office.
You're spookily insightful sometimes, Kay. But only sometimes. Based on what we've seen, and what Detective Gambit told us, I think there's a strong possibility that Sean was adopted from the garbage disposal area.
Ah, yeah, it's kind of the way of prying eyes, huh? But why would Sean even come here in the first place?
I imagine he must have had something to dispose of.
But the truck's already come and gone. Guess we'll never know what that something was now.
Maybe these two. Yes! Only 2 vehicles came through here this morning. The taxi and the blue truck.
And Eustace was taken away in the taxi.
Right. Well, it seems that Sean was likely abducted from the garbage disposal area. And if the garbage was collected at 11 AM... Oh, I get it! Now that we know what kind of truck it was. Indeed, it must have been the garbage truck. But the police officer who told us about it didn't describe it as such. He only mentioned the fact that it was blue.
Some cop he was. How did he even not notice it was one of the school trash squishing machines?
Because it wasn't. Today isn't a regular garbage day. It's the day they collect larger items. For which they wouldn't use a specialized garbage truck, just a regular truck like any other. But it was a garbage truck nonetheless. And where do garbage trucks go? To the dump, right?
Wait a second. So you're saying the kidnapper disguised himself as a trash collector? But then the truck would probably have been fake too, right? So maybe it didn't go to the dump.
No, I'm reasonably sure the garbage truck was real.
Yeah? How do you figure that?
Another look at the garbage disposal area should tell us. What tells us that the garbage truck must have been real? It's blue.
Take that!
Wait. You're saying there's something important there. Oh, no, that's wrong. Whoops. The driver wouldn't have been able to collect the garbage. Something here that proved that. Oh! There was a lock on the door. I mean, it's empty right now. The garbage disposal area is kept locked. Oh, yeah! So only a real garbage collector and a real garbage truck could have opened it. Precisely. The garbage truck can't have been a fake. Perhaps whoever abducted Sean put him in a large cardboard box that they prepared for the job. Now mix that in amongst all the other oversized items, and the garbage collector would have taken it away, no questions asked. Exactly, allowing the kidnapper to await the truck's arrival at the garbage processing facility. They could then claim to have thrown the box away by mistake and collect it without incident. Alright, so where did they take the garbage after it leaves here? Let's see, it looks like you have two possibilities. Ah, which of the garbage processing facilities was Sean taken to? Have we found anything that might serve as a clue? Yes. This was the one near the Coliseum. So based on the loud bang we heard on the phone call, we know that the kidnapper was somewhere in the vicinity of Sunshine Coliseum. And one of the garbage facilities right by there too. I think it's likely that's where Sean was taken. Which means the kidnapper must be holding him somewhere near there. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir! Could I ask you and your men to search the area around the garbage facility? It's not like you asked. It's not like you to ask, sir. Feels a little flat, if I'm being totally honest. Why don't you give me a good old-fashioned order, huh? Like you used to. You don't mind? Even though I'm not a prosecutor anymore. I thought I told you already. The detective investigates for himself, not just for prosecutors. Thank you. Okay, that's done. Easy. Miss Edgeworth, we're out of time. You're right. We need to hurry. I doubt Dutch Cavell and the others can hold out much longer. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. I won't let you down, sir. It won't be an official search. I'll put my best guys on it. You can count on that. I'm coming too, Gummy. I promise I snatched Sean from the jaws of danger. And that's just what I'm going to do. We'll head back to the courthouse. Who knows? I may be able to drag proceedings out just a little longer. All right. With me, everybody. Even in the depths of night. It's already striking 2. There's no moment to lose. Yes, sir. But I didn't finish. When no one had dares to take flight. Oh my god. Go, go, go. I only have half an hour left. Please let me finish this. Oh, here we are. Go! Well, if it isn't our old friend ex-prosecutor Edgeworth. Hello, dear boy. Excelsius winner. The accused will turn and face the prosecution. I'm not done with you yet. I already told you, Francisca. It doesn't make sense. Why would I help her? I feel for her, of course. A woman in her prime sent to prison. It's enough to make a grown man cry. But to suppress evidence in order to keep her out of a jail cell? No, that's preposterous.
Objection!
But we have a statement from your own son. He says he entrusted the evidence to your care. Oh my god, he actually did it! I'm afraid I don't know what he's talking about. Or why he'd say such a thing. I don't know what's gotten into him lately.
Objection!
What if I could prove that you and Warden Lagarde are much more closely associated than you claim? I'm sorry. Proof. I think we've been over this, dear boy. You're an ex-prosecutor, remember? Are you even allowed in this part of the courtroom anymore? Miles Edgeworth, I'm the one prosecuting this case. What are you thinking barging in like this? I'm sorry, Francisca, but it's important. May I speak on behalf of the prosecution just briefly? What are you doing? Judge Cavell, I come before the court with important new evidence. I ask that you allow me to present it. Please. Oh, have you lost your mind, dear boy? There's no way this can be allowed.
Objection!
Well, the defense hopes you'll let him, G. Just saying. What's the thinking over on the prosecution side there, Fandango? Please? Fine. The prosecution has no objections. Good.
Objection.
Well, I object. Your objections are neither here nor there. This isn't a democracy, it's a courtroom. And this flagrant contempt is not right, Verity. Please. No, as long as Sean's still missing, she'll feel she has no choice but to go along with whatever winner wants. If only there was some way of telling her he might be found at any moment. Judge Cavell, I would ask only this, that you trust in me. And in my assistant, just this once. Speaking of which, where is Kate Faraday? She's currently searching for the most important piece of evidence of all.
Objection.
Nonsense. There's no more evidence to be found. You're just stalling for time.
Objection.
The most important piece of evidence of all, eh? Hey, G. I don't know what this evidence is, but maybe we should trust in Miles' little pal. What do you say? I mean, I say a little pal, but she's way more than that. She's the one and only great thief Yatagarasu. Seems from her sense what I'm getting at least. Judge Cavell, the evidence I'm talking about, we're almost certain we know where it is. Kay is only moments away from snatching us from the jaws of danger. That's it.
Very well. This is highly irregular, but I will allow it.
Yes! You have my thanks. Have you all gone completely mad? Yes!
You said you had important new evidence. Evidence of what exactly?
Just what I said. That Warden Lagarde and Chairman Winner are far better acquainted than he claims. Allow me to present it to you. What proves the link between Excelsior's Winner and Fifi Lagarde? Report on night. Yes.
Take that.
This document is a report regarding the interrogation of a certain someone. Oh yeah? And who might that be? The late Mr. Bronco Knight. And the interrogation was to be carried out by none other than Warden Lagarde. Wait, is that the interrogation where... Yes, where Knight was killed. This document shows Warden Lagarde planning the interrogation in which Mr. Knight was murdered.
This is indeed important evidence.
Miles Edgeworth, you refer to the document in question as a report. Would you care to elaborate? To whom was the report addressed? A very good question, Miss Von Karma. And the answer is the most important new revelation of all. We recovered this document from a safe in the storeroom on the 51st floor of the big building. That's the storeroom where the lots for the underground auction were kept. It is. An auction, if you recall, that was presided over by one Excelsior's Winner. Yeah, what do you have to say to that? And that is to whom the report in question was addressed. Do you still mean to insist that you and Warden Lagarde barely knew one another? I'll refrain from commenting on that matter for the moment, if you don't mind. What? I don't believe it's been conclusively proven that I was the auctioneer yet, has it? So, have you forgotten the events of this morning already? I think I proved that fact more than adequately. I'll admit defeat in that particular arena, yes. But that was not the courtroom. Can you prove the same thing here, my boy? That I was the ringleader, did you call it? If you can't, then, well, you certainly can't prove that the report was addressed to me. You won't wriggle your way out of this one. So unfair. Tell him, Verity, please. I'm not being slippery at all. Yeah, sure. I'm being entirely reasonable, wouldn't you say? Unlike you when you prevented Mr. Edgeworth this bizarre interlude, that was most unlike you. It's sad, truly it is, to see you failing in your sacred duty to the law. Almost saddening enough to make me want to take drastic measures. My dude, you kidnapped your own son.
You're right, of course. Until a fact has been adequately proven in the courtroom, it cannot truly be considered a fact. I'm afraid I have no choice but to ask that Mr. Edgeworth's theory be struck from the record.
It's no good. She has to know for certain that Sean is safe. I'm sorry, my boy, but what counts as truth out in the field and in the courtroom are two different things. And you're more than willing to bend the truth in the courtroom. Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're a scurrilous soul. I'll do no such thing. I'll simply accept the court's verdict as the truth, should it choose to acquit me. As should you. If you can't find that missing evidence, we're in trouble here. Come on. Well, Verity, I think we've heard about all we need to, don't you? No. No. Either Sean is found or Eustace comes in and saves the day. Please. There's no way that evidence is turning up. Ever. A quick not guilty. And we can all go home.
Objection!
Yes! 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 Oh my god! Yes! Perfect! Who said that? Yes! The moment we needed it the most, ladies and gentlemen! Yes! Dad. Eustace. What are you doing here? He's here to reveal all. Mr. Winner, what is the meaning of this? And where have you been? You can't just abandon your duties like that. I'm sorry. You are unfit to be a prosecutor. You're a complete and utter disgrace. No! No! Believe in yourself. Why, Eustace? Why cannot get into your head? This is no place for an incompetent fool like you. Dad, Believe in yourself. Yes! I brought some vital evidence. So, can I please, take my place at the prosecutor's bench? Pretty please? Yes! Well, Eustace. This is certainly a surprise.
Objection!
Eustace, my boy, what's gotten into you? There's something different about you. What's going on? He believes in himself. Dad, Come on, my boy, spit it out. What is it? Do you want Daddy to play catch with you? No, never. That's it, isn't it? Alright. Why don't you run along home and I'll be with you soon. No. Get back on the stand! Right now! What's gotten into you, child? You're shaking like a leaf because he knows.
Objection!
Judge Gavel, the prosecutor in charge has arrived, along with important new evidence. This trial is far from over. Surely you can't call an end to proceedings just yet. Please. Come on. No objections from team defense? Only wish we could have our original team captain say that herself, though. The prosecution has no objections either. Please. Please! You think this farce is going to continue? There's no chance of that. None at all. Isn't that right, Verity? He still thinks he was successful in his bid to kidnap Sean. But we know different. Sadly, as long as the boy remains missing, nothing changes. Judge Gavel's hands are still tied. Oh no! This isn't good. Please. What is this music? That sound. That's her cell phone. Huh? Mine is also ringing. Whoa, I'm getting a call too. 3 phones at once. Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Fender! Yay! We found Sean! Yay! Oh my god! We found Sean! Detective, you did it! The most important piece of evidence of all, huh? That's some stellar work, your great thiefness.
Thanks! We just thought you should know right away. See you all soon!
Yes! Judge Gavel, it's for you. Hello? Yes. Yes, I understand. I'm so glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everybody properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? Alright. Be careful. I'll see you back at home. Let's go! The proceedings will continue. I feel a certain freedom returning to my hammer arm. No. How? Is this some idiotic joke? Nope! It's your actions coming back to bite you!
It is no such thing. The witness will return to the stands. And Mr. Winner will step up to the prosecutor's bench.
Heck yes! Yes, ma'am! Oh, the face-off. Uh-oh.
Eustace Winner.
Yeah?
I leave matters in your hands.
Huh?
Facing down your own father. This won't be easy.
Yeah, you never had the luxury of doing so.
I'll be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint me.
I'm by your side, Eustace! We can do this!
Very well. Is the prosecution ready to proceed? Mr. Winner, you mentioned some evidence that you wish to present to the court.
Yeah, so, the knife and the chisel. Whoa, you tracked down the missing ornament jinx? I don't think he did.
Well, Mr. Winner, did you?
About that, no. I couldn't find him. I searched everywhere. Everywhere. But I was too late.
Too late?
How so? I remembered something. I saw Dad in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper. Where are you going, Dad? Oh, Eustace, I was, just on my way to throw out some trash. The bell! And then I heard this tinkling sound.
Tinkling, huh?
Let me guess. The bell from Mr. Cadis's chisel.
You mean to tell the court that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence?
Yes. I tried. My best, but I was too late. I'm sorry. You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere where? Literally everywhere! I even went to the dump! I got down on my hands and knees and dug through the garbage! Figured that stuff had to be in here somewhere. Oh my god. That's what he was doing! That's what he was running off to! That's what he was doing! So that's what he was doing. And he even went so far as to search the dump. But all I found was this.
And this is a little pungent for one thing.
Yeah, and you're a little on the ripe side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from here. What do you expect? And the knife is probably somewhere in among all that trash. But there was too much to go through on my own.
Very well. The court will accept the item you have presented into evidence.
Oh! You really have outdone yourself, Eustace. You never failed to disappoint, dear boy. You dug through rotten garbage with your bare hands. And that's all you have to show for it? Ha! Oh, you drive me to tears. Really, you do.
Objection!
Might be a little soon to turn on the waterworks yet, Dad. Let's take a closer look first. If you wish to waste your time, be my guest. Hey, Eustace, Miles, do this devastatingly handsome old defense attorney a favor, will you? Hit this guy full in the face with the truth. Yes, we will! It seems Fender's on board. Good. Now let's see if we can't find an opening. Mr. Winner, could you show me the piece of evidence you found? Sure. Let's open it. Let's open it up, shall we?
We can only hope there's something of value inside.
Please, please? Could this be the bell that was on Mr. Cadis's chisel? Perhaps this will chase evidence. That can prove that one way or another. It's no good. Look at it. It's spotless.
Well, Mr. Winner?
To tell, was there anything interesting inside your little scrap of paper? Ugh. Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why was it even accepted into evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry, gentlemen, but the truth hurts.
Were Eustace's efforts for nothing?
It's true the bell may not be of much use to us as evidence. Nonetheless... Come on, Edwards, we can't give up yet! As calm and collected as ever, I see minds. Unlike my poor idiot son there. Shut up!
Are we too soon that the prosecution has nothing more to say on the matter? Very well.
Nope, nope.
Objection!
Stop! Yes! There must be something! Not so fast, Cavell. We're not done yet. There's one thing we still haven't looked at properly. Really, my boy? You want us to believe there's more? Desperation is never a good look, you know.
It seems Eustace isn't quite ready to give up just yet. And for once, I think we're both thinking the same thing.
Yes!
Namely, that we might not necessarily be dealing with a useless piece of trash. We can't know for sure without looking more closely, but if I'm right, we're talking about the newspaper itself.
I'm talking about the piece of newspaper the bell was wrapped in. Yes! We're on the same page!
Since we're thinking the same.
Oh my god! Was I speaking in Eustace's words? Ah, it's beautiful. Really it is. Tear-jerkingly so. Some might call it heroic optimism. Some might call it clutching at straws. But whatever one calls it, to put all one's faith in a worthless piece of garbage. That takes belief.
Let's take a closer look and see if that's worthless as you say, shall we?
Eustace, if you'd be so kind. Turn around! Holy crap!
Are these finger marks?
And look, it's covered in some sort of oil! Oh my god! Josh Cavell, I'd like to have this examined for fingerprints.
Could I request that you call on somebody for forensics? Very well. Summon a technician right away.
No, I think I know what it's from. I have the results, Your Honor. It's been confirmed that these are finger marks. Unfortunately, it looks like they were made by somebody wearing gloves. No!
Oh, so close.
Oh dear, well that doesn't give you very much in the way of evidence, does it? I suppose it makes sense if you think about it. After all, this was important evidence. What kind of idiot would handle something like that without gloves on? Oh, that's right. The kind that would feel about desperately like you, my boy. Wow, way to talk to your kids, Super Dad. Exactly my way of thinking, Fender. I'm merely calling a spade a spade. Or in this case, an idiot, an idiot. He is not an idiot! We will prove this today! Real winners know to keep their emotions out of things. And to take no pity on the weak and the foolish, including their own ineffective offspring. Okay, okay. You are not just going to the graveyard. I will kill you, put you in the grave, then dig you out, revive you from the grave, and then kill you again, and put you back into the grave. Dad! You spend the last who knows how long proclaiming yourself to be a prize-winning prosecutor. Thanks to my little pep talk this morning, you finally know exactly how those prizes were won. It was all thanks to me. Thanks to the power I wield. You've never stood on your own 2 feet. You've always been coddled. First by me, then by Verity. Dad! Oh, dry your garbage-smelling tears.
Garbage-smelling?
Not that it's a stench that doesn't suit you. Even if it does make me turn up my nose in disgust.
Objection!
No, you're wrong. I am, my boy, wrong about what? I'm not the one that smells. You are. What did you say? Yeah, you smell. I don't even realize it. You couldn't hide it even if you wanted to. Edgeworth, take a sniff. Right there where the finger marks are. You want me to smell it? Is that oil? Yep, and I know where it came from. Wait, I know it from somewhere too. Yes! It smells of engine oil in here. Yes, the gloves! The gloves! That odor tells us something. Something important. It tells us exactly who threw this piece of evidence away. But I guess my dad's right. I guess I'll never be a real winner. I'll never be able to keep my emotions out of things. Ugh. And I'll never be able to stand up to him, no matter what he's done. Eustace. We will be right beside you. We have the thing you need. Be strong, Eustace. Remember what you told me. You said you were going to be different from your father. A different kind of prosecutor. And you are a prosecutor. We both are. That's why we're standing here in this courtroom. A prosecutor's highest responsibility is to the truth. To see that it comes to light no matter what. Yes. We expose crimes. And we see that their perpetrators are punished. No matter who they may be. So if you truly mean to continue on as a prosecutor, you know what you have to do. Do it. Do it. I made you a promise. I said that if you could summon the courage to find your feet again, I'd help you. This isn't something you should have to do alone. I'm here. I'm right beside you. Thanks, Edgeworth. Let's do it! You're right. Those fingerprints tied my dad to this crime. You just need to show everybody how. This! Let's go! The smell you pointed out to me, Eustace. It's the smell of engine oil, isn't it? Motorcycle oil, even. Yup, and we both smelled it before in the same place. Yes, in Chairman Winner's garage. What's more, these finger marks feature some distinctive patterns, don't they? The outlines of the letters D, E, A, T, and H. The same letters that appear on the fingers of these gloves.
Objection.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Gloves that can be bought in any store. How does that prove anything, dear boy?
Objection.
How indeed. That's not the only thing that connects your gloves to the piece of newspaper we found. Let's look again at the scrap of paper the death bell was wrapped in. The A! There's a feature that undeniably connects the two! The A!
Take that.
Oh my god! Look at the letter A on the finger. Half of it is missing, exactly as it is in the print of the newspaper. But I would also like to draw the court's attention to the dirt the gloves are covered in. I think it might be worth having its composition compared to that of the dirt on the newspaper. A match would make for even stronger evidence that the print was made by Chairman Winner's gloves. Officer, have the dirt on these two pieces of evidence compared right away. Jar! Curse you, Edgeworth! And you, Eustace! Who do you think you are? You're nothing but mere prosecutors! Sorry, Dad. I think it's time you admit a defeat. You suppressed vital evidence, and we just proved that in the court of law. And you did it to try and protect the defendant. What? Do you think you're going to be able to make that stick? You think they'll send me to prison? Me? You think you'll be the one to finally take me down? You're a fool, child. A fool.
Objection.
Just give it up, Dad. Admit what you did.
Objection.
You think you'll stand a chance without me around? You won't last 5 minutes. You know what? I think I might be okay. All I ever wanted was to become a prosecutor. To make you proud. But after your men kidnapped me, and I was lying there in the dark all on my own, I got to thinking. Thinking how powerless I was in all of this because of you. I almost gave up. I almost lost sight of the truth. But then... yeah, you were found. Edgeworth appeared out of nowhere and shoved me a way forward. I don't need your approval anymore. And I don't need you. After all, I found that evidence on my own, didn't I? My men kidnapped you. What are you talking about?
Objection.
I guess the courtroom is as good a place as any, to tell you the truth, Dad. Be careful what you say to me, boy. You may live to regret it. You're a fool, Eustace, and you always will be. He will never be! I know you've hated me for as long as I can remember, but I want you to know that despite it all, I've always looked up to you as my dad. Thanks for everything, Excelsius. And goodbye. You! When did you? You need me, dang it! You can't possibly survive without me! Eustace! He can stand on his own 2 feet now! You be!
The court hereby accepts that vital evidence in this case was suppressed by Chairman Winner. That crime will be tried and the appropriate punishment was decided at a future date. But for now, we must turn to the matter of the knife and the chisel, which still have not which still not have been found. However, I believe a full search of the garbage facility may well remedy that. What? You're going to dig through all that trash for the knife, darling? But then...
Don't worry, Warlingard. I'm sure your punishment won't be too unpleasant.
Oh, you devil! Punished? Moi! Impossible! Excelsius, you blundering buffoon! What did you do? What did you do? Oh, your swaggering bluster about how they never declared me guilty! And now this! You were the one I went to after they arrested me! Because you made me believe I could trust you! Not only did you kidnap a child to try and help me, and it didn't even work! Idiot! You feckless, useless idiot of a man!
An unsightly outburst, to say the least. But an informative one, too. Wouldn't you agree, Eustace? Yeah, she really let some juicy info slip there, right? She did, right? Yeah. Yes, she did. We really need to work on your confidence.
Very well. Then it seems we may be able to bring these proceedings to an end at last.
Yay! What? What? Huh?
Who's that? It's Lang?
And he has men with him. Sorry, Judge Cavell. Your happy ending will have to wait. Lang, she says, the end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter.
Who are you?
Just a lowly lone wolf investigator by the name of Shilong Lang.
And you have some sort of objection to these proceedings, I take it?
Ha! Not really. The suspect over there is guilty for sure. Guiltier than you know.
Lang! Like the Lang from 12 years ago.
Excuse me, what?
Yep. Good to see that you're finally about to pay for your crimes.
Even if it did take a while for you to get what was coming to you.
Agent Lang, explain yourself.
Are you familiar with the SS5 incident? I certainly am. It happened 12 years back. Wait, 12 years? SS5? What the heck were you talking about? Oh, wait. Oh. The case of how his father was disgraced. Yeah. The case that made the president distrust the Lang family. Could this all be connected to Agent Lang's father and his relationship with the president somehow? Fifi Lagarde, an Excelsius winner. In the flesh, I've waited a long time for this day. After all, you're the ones who threw my family name into the dirt.
Are we to assume that you have some personal connections to the incident in question?
I do, but I'm not here to talk about the past. Not yet, anyhow. Right now, I'm here for you, Kafel.
Me?
You and one other person. Sean! He's back!
Sean!
You're both under arrest! Excuse me, B, what? On suspicion of having conspired to murder Di Yun Wang, president of Shangfa.
Objection!
Excuse me, B, what? Where is your evidence, Agent Lang? All in good time, Mr. Prosecutor. We haven't even started the investigation yet. Excuse me, B, what? I want the suspects on the scene with me while I look everything over again.
What have you uncovered, Agent Lang? I need to know.
If you've got a problem, you're more than welcome to tag along. Oh, believe me, I will.
Sean is so silent. The end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. You certainly haven't come anywhere close to solving the mystery of the president's murder. Or uncovering the truth behind these so-called monster sightings.
Yeah, the mastermind.
Or figuring out who that was on the phone. Yes, I'd say the matter is far from over yet.
Well, it's time. I have to leave immediately. It's been 3 hours. I need to leave. So, this will be a... No, not here. Over here. Yes, thank you. I will leave immediately, chat. It's been very silent up to this point, but yeah. Thank you for everyone who lurked and who watched me voice act this amazing part of the case. My gosh, I love that. Okay, I can't speak too much. I need to go. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I will see you Friday for the conclusion. Peace.